Tottenham Hotspur, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we should be good. We should be good. Just gonna quickly go to the channel. There's already 10 people in. Looks fine. Okay, we'll do a proper intro very soon. Okay, who are Noah? Well, I actually made a video talking about this on Shorts. Yes, guys, welcome back to GBFC. Welcome to the live stream for Chelsea versus Noah. I've had the worst evening. I tried to sleep, couldn't sleep, but we're here. It was one of those where I'm tired, but we're live. There's no way I can stay up when I was trying to sleep and now not stream. Like, that would just put me in a foul mood. But we're good. We've had a good couple of days. Been a good week. So, yeah. It's a big game. Every game's a big game, but this is probably as nice of a fixture as you could want. Live too early. Jeez, people complain about everything, huh? But Tottenham are currently playing right now, and they're getting battered at Galatasaray, so it's never too early. Meg Barley refused to pay 200k for Osimhen. I mean, look. Last night or the night before, everyone wanted Victor Gyökeres. Now Osimhen scoring goals against Spurs, everyone wants Osimhen again. Osimhen is obviously still a good striker. Playing for Galatasaray, like, this is the test for him. You know, it's not the most difficult league. It's certainly not an easy league, but it's not the most difficult league. And if he can start scoring goals in the Europa against teams like Spurs, then, well, I think we all know that there is still a very, very good player out there. But Chelsea playing Noah. I'm keeping a good, solid eye on the lineup because kickoff is less than an hour and 15 minutes away now. We still don't have it yet. But I am keeping an eye out. Don't think it will be long until we find out who it is. Big up. Big up the GBFC fam. Big up to everybody who's joining the stream. Today you think we'll win 8-1. I mean, it's kind of funny how this is one of those games where we genuinely could see a ridiculous score. Like, it could be mad. CFC Daily put up a post. What's good? What is good, everybody? Felix hat-trick incoming. I mean, look, I think there's going to be a lot of players out there tonight that are going to want to look at the opposition and think, well, I can score a lot of goals here. And I say I as in the individuals. So I do think there is a lot of goals to be had. I don't know if you guys saw Eunice's Instagram story, but he's in a group chat, and apparently, I don't know if this is actually true, but apparently they came on a bus, which is ridiculous. But we have the lineups here, and this is quite cool if this is the case. Tyreek George and Mark Guiu are starting, according to CFC Daily. I'm going to wait for the official Chelsea account to put this out there. But if this is the case, guys, if the case is that the lineup is this, I'm very excited. Apparently it's Jorgensen, Disasi, Tosin Badiashile, Enzo Fernandez captain, Mudryk, Felix and Nkunku, Tyreek George, Mark Guiu, and Renato Vega. that's a sick team. That's a really exciting team that we can actually look at and be like, this is great. We've got 2 youngsters looking for their first goals, looking for their first big moments in official matches for Chelsea. I really hope this is actually the team. It's such a good lineup if this is the team. I'm going to wait for the Chelsea graphic. But Tyreek George starts. Mark Guiu starts for Chelsea. I just really hope Tyreek George has a good game. Because this is a big moment. Felix and Nkunku behind Mark Guiu. Do you know what? I think Maresca's actually gone for the system that I said in my preview I wanted to see. Like a 4-1-4-1. Enzo Fernandez by himself. I'm kind of happy that we don't have Kiernan Dewsbury Hall in the team because I just don't really understand him right now in a Chelsea shirt. I'm still waiting for the official tweet. Maybe we don't actually see it for a while, so I will just post this right now. Let me just get one up that's not too big of a picture. Mark Guiu starts. Tyreek George starting. This is epic. This is really cool. Like, it's such a good team. So I'll quickly get a screenshot of CFC Pice's tweet here. That's the alarm that should have gone off for me to wake up to stream. This is cool. This is actually cool. I'm putting it up on the screen for you guys now. Make sure I don't ruin the timer. Like, this is actually a ridiculous team. Wait. Let me put it up top right corner. So you guys can see it. In the top right, this is apparently the Chelsea starting 11. Lines up like a 3-2-4-1. Vega will step up. We know that. But yeah, based on what I was saying in my preview, this is basically a 4-1-4-1. Future Starboy says Daniel Sachs. Guys, if you're in the stream, make sure you hit the like button on the stream. Gives us the most chance of getting new people in. Make sure you're subscribed to GBFC also, if you haven't already done so you don't miss anything. Still can't get over Mark Guiu missing that open goal. I mean, I'm over it now. I hope he scores tonight. I hope that there is a lot of goals. You can't see the team. It should be there. It's in the top left-hand corner if you're still saying you can't see it. I'm live super early. I mean, I didn't want to be live this early. I'm not going to lie. 3 a.m. was like what I was aiming for, which is an hour before kickoff. But I just could not fall asleep tonight. I say last night because I'm probably just going to end up staying awake for the whole day now. But this is an unbelievable Chelsea team. Big dubs for Enzo Maresca starting this because Tyreek George getting a start, Mark Guiu getting a start. Like, this is the game to do it. If you watched my YouTube short or my Instagram reel, I posted it on TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram today. I was literally saying about FC Noah. I'll tell you again now because I don't want you to leave the stream. I would rather you stayed here on the stream. But basically, FC Noah right now are 4th in the Armenian Premier Division. They played in the playoffs the same way that we played against Servette, but they played in the playoffs with their full team against a Slovakian side who they beat on aggregate 4-3, but they lost the second leg 3-1. That team that they got beat by, the Slovakian side, are 6th in the Slovakian league right now. So Chelsea really are playing a very, very weak side. I'm trying to be as polite as I possibly can here. But the reality of the situation is Noah should offer Chelsea absolutely nothing. I'm absolutely buzzing for this game now. Absolutely buzzing. Good news for Chelsea fans also is I think that they cancelled the strikes that they were going to have, or the closures of the underground, which is good. What do you guys think of my haircut? I went for something a little bit short and sharp. Also because it's absolutely boiling in Bali right now, so I just don't want to be super hot anymore. So Chelsea have removed their pinned tweet, so I'm guessing that this tweet is imminent. Big North Zenith coming in with the horrible review of the haircut. Spiffy haircut. What does that even mean? That means Madueke versus Arsenal. Yeah, I think so. Ugly haircut. All right, well, you're not a fan of the haircut. It's fine. You're asking for it when you ask someone, what do you think of my haircut on the internet? It's out on the app. Okay, so let me check the Chelsea app. The Cole Palmer haircut. It's kind of a little bit Cole Palmer haircut. That wasn't the plan. You're going to Bali next year. Anywhere you suggest that I go. To be honest, it depends what you want, bro. Like, Bali's good for a bit for everything, really. It's just, if you can just get around the traffic. Oh, there was my backup alarm. Do I even have the Chelsea app anymore? Where has it gone? Yes, I do. Where's it gone? So weird. Benson has VIP viewing to Maresca's tactics board, basically calling this formation days ago. I mean, yes, I did call this formation. It was kind of obvious that that's what we needed. We've got this. We absolutely need to just utilize the attacking quality that we've got right now. I can't see the lineup on the app, to be fair. But it's okay. Oh, I think Chelsea have posted it now. I'll get the official picture up now so that we can also see the subs. Save image. Chelsea. I'll change it to the picture. Okay, that's a bit big. All right, there it is. There's a picture of Mudryk clasping his hands in front of his face, almost as if he's praying for something to happen for him tonight. But that is the Chelsea team. It's actually an unreal lineup. George, you should make a Discord. I actually have a Discord server. Would you guys actually want a Discord? Because I could have a Discord server. I used to have one. When I used to do stuff on Patreon, but I realized it was just too difficult to actually facilitate everything. But if you guys want the Discord, I can reopen the Discord. I just probably need to just pay some people to manage it so that it's not just full of trashy links and stuff. But yeah, we can do a Discord for sure. This lineup will cook. Guys, I honestly don't see anything other than Chelsea just obliterating Noah tonight. I am so excited for this game. Yeah, it was only £1, but I cancelled the thing, so you're not being charged for it. Two tens. I mean, look, we've heard Maresca hinting that we will see Palmer and Felix playing together soon. Which is also like an odd thing to say when I'm sure Nkunku deserves to be higher on the pecking order right now to play than Felix. But this is it. Tonight we will see Nkunku and Felix playing as a 10 together. I hope sincerely that we don't have too much people trying to just shoot and score all the time today. I hope that we're actually going to just try and play like a proper fluid side. But, yeah, we'll wait and see. I'm watching the Galatasaray-Tottenham game right now. Galatasaray have been unbelievable. Spurs have been absolutely disastrous. But Victor Osimhen and Galatasaray are actually in again here. I've just opened up the tab again. Osimhen is on a hat-trick. And he gets the header. Literally, Victor Osimhen, as I was saying it, heads it over the crossbar. He's furious with himself. But we almost literally caught, as I turned the app back on again, literally nearly caught that. It's a brilliantly timed run again. Osimhen is the real deal, guys. Like, Nicholas Jackson's the real deal, don't get me wrong. But Osimhen just is that guy, isn't he? He really is. I'm excited for this game. I am really, really excited. The team is a good team for this opposition. Like, if I saw this in the Premier League at the weekend, I'd be severely worried. But like, this is the perfect game for Tyreek George to start, Mark Guiu to start, get the minutes. And I think it's a confidence thing with a lot of players like this, you know. If they know that they're going to get a sniff in this kind of match where, look, it's like if Chelsea were playing a non-league side in the FA Cup. You just got to expect to beat certain teams. And we've got to beat Noah tonight. Simple as that, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to those of you that are joining the stream. We will, of course, be live for the whole of Chelsea versus Noah. Kickoff is an hour from now. So I'm just going to be chilling, talking to you guys in the chat up until then, and watching Galatasaray versus Tottenham. Galatasaray 3-1 up against Spurs in the Europa League. From the lineup, it looks like the formation you suggested. I mean, what can I say? It's obvious, you know, like in the last couple of games, I've said it a lot, and this is why I really rate Maresca, you know, because not because I think I know best. It's a ridiculous thing to say, like I'm just a fan who loves football and loves Chelsea, but like it's been so clear the last couple of times that we've seen Chelsea go out, literally the last two games, Man United and Newcastle in the Cup. We've just looked as though that scary factor, I'm going to say, the scary factor of Chelsea always looking like we can score a goal. I feel like we've kind of gone in ourselves. And then a lineup like this tells me that Maresca can see that, knows that we've got loads of attackers out there that can play. And to go from having 4 attackers to 5 shows the confidence. And we obviously know the opposition tonight is going to be a bit different to Arsenal. I don't think we'll see the same thing against Arsenal because obviously we can't just have one midfielder. Enzo Fernandez can't do it by himself against Arsenal. Osimhen, is this the hat-trick? He squares it. No, he should have shot. Yeah, we'll see Lavia and Caicedo back for sure. Even if Enzo Fernandez puts in a masterclass tonight, which I wouldn't be surprised if he did. I think Enzo Fernandez will get a goal tonight. I do. But it's at the moment, Caicedo and Lavia are the two. For sure. Up the Chelsea, welcome back into the chat. Delicious cinnamon. But yeah, I'm buzzing about Tyreek George and Mark Guiu. When I was there in America for the pre-season tour, Mark Guiu was that player that I was looking at and like, I feel as though he was the only one who wasn't taking it like pre-season. He was the only one that was putting in like 1,000,000% energy because everyone else was kind of like, it's pre-season. They were kind of just like starting to feel their feet. And I think Mark Guiu was like, well, if I'm going to be the one who's going to be fighting and super determined, then maybe I'll get to stay. And I think all of that work that he did put in pre-season and the fact that Chelsea didn't sign a striker, that is why he's getting the chance now. Galatasaray are in again. Spurs are all over the place. Osimhen, he's got a score. Victor Osimhen, so close to his Chelsea hat-trick. Wow. To a Galatasaray hat-trick. You can tell I still want to sign the guy, can't you? But Spurs are absolutely all over the shop here. But it's actually an unbelievable save, I think, from Fraser Forster. Dragusin has put in an absolute stinker for Spurs. Like, honestly, one of the worst 56 minutes of football you'll ever see. But Spurs are in the mud. Well and truly. Have I seen the ad for the winter clothing? Osimhen miss again. He's literally cooking Tottenham but can't put the ball in the net in this second half. He's getting angry. Have I seen the ad for the winter clothing? Yes. I think it's one of the best pieces of content that Chelsea have posted. And by the way, I'm wearing a Chelsea jumper right now, which is another nice, cool one that they've got. It's very blue, I will say. But it's Chelsea blue, so what can I say? If you do want to get anything for the Megastore for Christmas, for yourself, for your family, for your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your dad, whoever it may be, look at the QR code on the screen, scan it, go to the Megastore with this QR code and use the discount code GBFC10 for 10% off your order. You're welcome. The new black and white collection is awesome. There's a lot of stuff, actually, that I really want. But I can't even get a flipping... Oh, Spurs are in. Good save. I can't even get a bloody bank card sent to me in Bali. It's a nightmare. I think customs just look at certain things and they're like, yeah, we're just going to whack a load of tax on that. It's a flipping top. Chelsea actually sent me a shirt a couple of years ago. I never received it. Went to customs. They're like, nope. Ridiculous. And I think the good thing about that advert is that it's actually like, it's genuinely just like a nice, heartwarming piece of content. Do you know what I mean? Like, the players look genuinely happy to be filming it. I think it's choreographed really, really well. I'm not even going to do a poll today that says what... I'm going to do a poll about the goals. First poll of the day. I think Chelsea will win this game for sure. How many goals will Chelsea score tonight? 1 to 3. 4 to 6. 7 to 9. 10 plus. I know it's a little bit disrespectful, but I mean, come on. I want to see what you guys have to say here. Let me know by voting in the poll. How many goals will Chelsea score tonight? I'm going to keep an eye live on this. 4 to 6 is currently winning with over 50% of the votes. Keep voting, guys. The more votes we get, the better it is. I would be surprised if we don't win by 3 or more goals, says Lucifer, the mod. Why did I move to Indonesia? Well, first of all, look at the UK right now. It's a disaster on every single level. The weather, I don't like the weather. I love warm, hot weather. I don't like darkness very much. And look at the winter in the UK. First super chat of the day from David. Thank you. What is this lineup? Joao midfielder, go Chelsea. I like this lineup, bro. I think this is a really exciting attacking lineup, to be fair. But yeah, Indonesia is a cool country. It's a bit crazy now with, oh my word, Spurs, Lancashire just got sent off for Tottenham. They're getting cooked here, guys. Spurs down to 10 men. Never even heard of this Lancashire bloke. Yeah, Basuma also just got a yellow card as well. I don't know what happened there. I actually just turned the stream off for a second, but Tottenham are down to 10. All right, so a lot of you are saying 4 to 6 goals for Chelsea tonight. Noah only lost 1 game in the last 5, says Peter Tyson. But can you actually tell me with any, real conviction that you know any of the teams that they played against in those 5 games? To be fair, they've won 2 of their last 5 matches 5-0 and 6-0. But I'm sorry, there's nothing you can tell me. Chelsea just need to flipping destroy them. Apparently Rangers just scored. Big up. Was that Osimhen again? No. Galatasaray, though. They literally... Galatasaray could have had 10 goals here. Do I think Gyökeres will ever go to Chelsea? I think, realistically, I think he'll go to Man United. I think Ruben Amorim next summer will do everything he can to sign him. But I think that also depends entirely on whether Amorim gets the best out of Rasmus Højlund. If somehow Ruben Amorim can make Rasmus Højlund and Joshua Zirkzee like top players, which I have serious reservations about whether he can do that. If he can, then there's no need for them to sign Gyökeres. But it's going to be a ridiculously low price. It's going to be almost like when teams could have signed Haaland, and for whatever reason, Chelsea didn't try. Or maybe we did, but we didn't. He was always going to be City eventually. Mark Guiu hat-trick. I mean, that would be absolutely sensational, wouldn't it? But this is such an attacking team. Chelsea's lineup is so attacking. Go get John Duran. I mean, look, I really love Nicholas Jackson. I think Nicholas Jackson is already a top striker who is only going to get better and better. But I would say that Chelsea, you can never have too many players to put the ball in the back of the net. So there is definitely a world where a top striker that comes in to compete with Jackson for that striker position isn't a bad thing. But then there's also I'm not going to question any of the options that Chelsea have come up with so far. Like John Duran, I said in the summer, what's the point? And then look at him this season. I said Samu Omorodion, who even is that? What is this guy? And look at him this season for Porto. Outrageously good. So if Chelsea have got young players that we're looking at and we're like, yeah, we want to sign this guy, then I'm absolutely going to be yes, go for it. Do whatever you need to do. Finally got the mop chop. Yeah, I literally woke up this morning, as in yesterday, whatever you want to call it. And I was like, there's no way I can survive in this heat with this absolute mess that was on my head. So here we are. The haircut is here. We've got the old skin fade. We've got the moles out again. All right, we're creeping up towards 1,000 viewers. Hopefully we can make it to 1,000 before the game kicks off. What's going on? The referee. Is that Kulusevski? Kulusevski looks like he's down. I think he's hurt his shoulder. This is actually such a bad... Or is it hurting his arm or his shoulder here, Kulusevski? He's holding his shoulder. This is a really, really bad day at the office for Spurs right now. Thank you very much to Adam. Oh, bro, of course I remember you, bro. Thank you for the donation. OG. How long have you guys been subscribed to GBFC? Just let me know in the chat, how long have you guys been watching my channel? Because I actually was watching back some old videos the other day from 2019 when we went to the Europa League final. And it was after the Europa League final that I wanted to start making this channel, which is pretty cool. And then I actually posted the vlog from the Europa League final 6 months later to this channel because I posted it on my other channel before. 3 years, 2 years, 2019, start of the 22-23 season. And I'm guessing the majority of you found the channel from the 6 Things We Learned videos, I guess. That's what the YouTube backend analytics tells me. Bergval's coming off for Spurs. He's had a stinker. Solanke's coming on. Postecoglou's going for it. COVID was a good time for the channel also, in a weird way. Because there was just nothing to do, really, was there? There was no football to watch, so I guess people on YouTube just kind of grew a little bit. Aaron Everett, welcome back, mate. HOB days. All right, so we've got some proper old school subscribers in here. I was watching a video the other day. It was someone I'm not going to sell my YouTube channel, I don't think. My 1 million subscriber channel, but I'm never going to upload on it again because the channel's dead. And a guy was buying dead YouTube channels. Wonder how much you could sell the Herder of Buffalo channel for. I mean, I've got the 1 million subscriber plaque, so I'm not giving that away. When am I doing the R9 haircut? If Esteval scores 4 goals on his Chelsea debut, I'll do the R9 haircut. And I'll have to, like, keep trimming it so that it stays for, like, a week. The Amigo days were fun, to be fair. Fresh trim, all right. We're getting some more compliments now from people that are just joining. Everyone's like, who's this guy? What did he do? Did Georgie cut my hair? No, she didn't. It was a proper barber. You clip that. All right. Esteval's got to score 4. I didn't say a hat-trick. I said 4. No, a hat-trick is very viable. A hat-trick could happen. Esteval's a baller. 4-1, hopefully again. It's actually it's a weird one, isn't it? Because when you look at the opposition, you think, well, how many will we get? And it's like, how many is enough? Or how many is not enough? Do you know what I mean? The boys in sync. You got to trim an hour ago. Nice. Grow out the Vega haircut. My hair just doesn't grow. Like, my hair gets to a certain point and then it just stops growing, which is really annoying. I mean, I'm sure it does keep growing at like a minute level, but not really. Spurs have actually had a decent couple of minutes here. I think Kulusevski is now back up on his feet, is he? Or did he just come off? I keep clicking between that and the chat. Oh, Spurs are in. Spurs score now. We could be in. Oh, what a finish. What an unbelievable finish that is. Tottenham are back in it. Dominic Solanke's come on. That might even be his first touch of the ball. And Solanke scores a little backheel flick. And it is Galatasaray 3, Spurs 2. How are we going to set up today? Well, I think it's going to be something similar to what I said in my preview, but in possession, it will probably be a 3-2-4-1. It's definitely not offside. That is very much onside. It's a well-worked Spurs goal. Very rare that I'll give them credit, but I will give them credit for that. That was a good goal. How come this is on? I mean, look at it. Like, it's so onside. Vega's haircut is like a Colombian drug cartel boss haircut. Sell Enzo. Not yet. I'm not going to say sell Enzo yet. You guys know that I'm not Enzo Fernandez's biggest fan right now. Like, I want him to do well. I really do. But he's just been not good enough for too long now for me to say that I'm happy with him. But I think let's just give it the rest of this season and see. Oh, that's a big, big knock there. Osimhen gets himself about, doesn't he? Loves to jump into tackles, headers. Sell Lavia. Why would you... I think you're joking. I genuinely think you're joking. Lavia's been really good. For a player that was out for so long. Sell Mudryk for 20 quid. Now, Mudryk's scoring today, guys. Mudryk is scoring. Love your content, bro. Watching from Chile. Nice. Tottenham still have time to score. To be fair, since they've gone down to 10 men, they've actually been playing a lot better. But I still think we're going to get that Osimhen hat-trick here. Just needs to get himself in the box. He had so many chances. To be fair, as much as Osimhen is a big reason why Galatasaray are winning this game, he is also very much the reason why it isn't already put to bed, because he's missed some massive chances. Huge chances missed. Lavia is not as creative as Enzo, but he also gives the ball away a lot less. I don't know. I think we're just very restricted when Enzo plays. I think Caicedo is becoming such a big player because Lavia allows him to kind of be more of like an 8. I think Caicedo is an 8 who can get up the field and just kind of be almost box to box in a way. I think that absolutely suits us, or suits Caicedo a lot more. Right now, would I have Jackson or Osimhen? I mean, I'm going to say Jackson actually for now. Like, Nicholas Jackson, apart from being very quiet against Manchester United, like, he's having an unbelievable start to the season. His record at Stamford Bridge as well is fantastic. Like, Nicholas Jackson deserves a lot more praise than he gets, to be fair. So I'm not gonna wish another striker to come in and take his place immediately. I think if we do sign another striker, it would be good to kind of give him some more competition. Although if Mark Yu scores a double hat-trick tonight, then, well, who knows? We unearthed a gem stolen from Barcelona for a mere 5 million quid. So Man United are also playing tonight as well. If anyone cares, I don't really. Arsenal beaten last night as well. Any of you guys watch that game? I didn't watch it. I actually got a good night's sleep the flipping time that there's Champions League football on. Hakim Ziyech coming on. He loves a moment against Spurs, doesn't he? Jackson any day. Yeah, I think Jackson deserves a lot of praise. He's growing, you know. Last season, I said countless times, like, the man needs to finish more chances. The man needs to stop missing so many chances. And he's done that. Nicholas Jackson really has done that. The Ziyech goal versus Spurs was so good. I mean, absolutely it was. He's coming on right now for Galatasaray. Nkunku should start over Jackson if you ask me. I mean, look, Nkunku scoring a lot of goals, a lot of penalties as well, may I add, in these games against a lesser opposition. But the match against Newcastle last week was a major moment for me. When I looked at that team that we had out there, that should have been good enough, but it just wasn't. And I think it showed the difference between what we see week in, week out at the moment in the Prem. Yeah, we're not perfect every week. We're really not. We're still growing. We're still learning. We're still adapting. Maresca's still figuring out what he wants. But if I'm honest, I genuinely have a feeling that Maresca isn't entirely happy. I think he still thinks that there are certain positions where he'd rather have this than that. Guys, make sure you get involved with the poll. Let me know what you think we're going to get today. I mean, I think there's no way Chelsea don't win this game. I've heard a lot of stories about this FC Noah, and even if you Google everything or ChatGPT stuff, there's not really much information that you can find out about these guys. Like, their top goal scorer in their history, for those of you that didn't watch my reel or my YouTube short, the top goal scorer in their history as a football club now plays for a team called Broke Boys Moscow in Russia. Never heard of this team in my life. Broke Boys Moscow. So he doesn't even play for them anymore. They've only existed as a football club for 7 years. Like, you cannot tell me, whether you're a Chelsea fan or a non-Chelsea fan, you cannot tell me that a team from Armenia can come to Stamford Bridge and get a result against us. I'm just not buying it. I'm not buying it. I think my poll is a real one, you know? But yes, I did my research so that you guys didn't have to. So just go and watch my Instagram reel or watch the YouTube short and you'll find out about our opposition tonight. Disassi will show you it's possible. I mean, please no. I really hope not. How mad out of 10 would I be if we lose? Based on the starting 11 that we've seen, I'll be absolutely fuming if Chelsea don't win this game. There's no way you can allow that to happen. And it's one of them where if somehow, and clip this up if you want to, if somehow Chelsea lose this game today, not a single one of these players that starts this match today should be anywhere near the subs bench at Chelsea, let alone flipping coming on as a substitute or starting a game, hell forbid. I genuinely think I've never been so convinced that Chelsea will win. Even like against Barrow in the Carabao Cup, you're like, I don't know, domestic games in England, you always kind of worry. We lost to Bradford in the FA Cup many years ago, 4-2. You don't think beating them 10 plus will be very sportsmanly? I personally think that is ridiculous. Personally. And I think the players, if you're a Chelsea player and you're worried about being sportsmanly when you've got an opportunity to just go out there and show the manager that you deserve at least to come off the bench. Like if you're Joao Felix and Christopher Nkunku, who currently aren't coming off the bench to change games for Chelsea in the Premier League very often. If you're one of those players and you're not thinking, I want to go and score a hat-trick. I want to go and score 4. I mean, look, it's a professional game of football. This Noah side aren't an awful team. But, come on. They're not even top of the Armenian League right now. Chelsea B team not good enough to score 10. I mean, look, I think it will be one of those where Noah will probably sit back and just camp. And if they don't, like, oh wow, it's going to be a disaster. Still Galatasaray 3, Spurs 2 with 11 minutes to go. This is their Champions League final. Yeah. I hope when you're telling me this that you're not trying to vindicate reasons why they might win. Cole Palmer would love to be out there. Have I seen Felix's YouTube channel? Yes, I actually watched the video today with where he's playing tennis with Pedro Neto. It's cool. I rate it. Because it's actually like, it's cool content to see players kind of just living their lives in their natural habitat off the football field. And it's also good to see that Chelsea players actually do hang out off the pitch. I know they're obviously both friends from their time in the Portuguese national team and stuff too, but no hat-trick for Victor. No way did they just bring him off. You cannot bring off Victor Osimhen when he's on a hat-trick against Tottenham. Or maybe he has. Oh, the Osimhen's gone off. I'm not that bothered anymore. Sancho should start in the Prem. I honestly don't think we're far away from seeing that. I think Noni maybe last chance in terms of keeping... I'm not saying last chance forever. I'm saying like last chance for now. But I do think Neto is kind of undroppable at the moment. I think he's the best performing of any of the wingers right now. Sancho's obviously not been very well. Couldn't have played against Man United anyway. All right, we're creeping up on 1,000 viewers, guys. If you're in the stream, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the George Benson Football channel if you are new and haven't already done so. Osimhen's still your must-buy. I think, look, there's a lot of strikers in the market this next transfer window, next summer, that are good options. I think Benjamin Sesko for 55 million euros is a great striker. Samuel Morodion, who I didn't want in the summer, but he's showing how good he could possibly be. Exactly the same for John Duran, who looks fantastic. Victor Gyökeres, obviously right now one of the best strikers in world football, scoring goals for fun. Like, I think he is by far the best player right now that Chelsea could buy. And obviously Osimhen is still a really, really decent striker, scoring 2 goals tonight for Galatasaray against Spurs. You love to see it. Okay, we're half an hour till kickoff. I am so excited for this game. So excited. Tottenham never win anything. Now that is true, Sheldon. Icardi carried out on a stretcher. My stream just keeps crashing, which I really hope is not a sign for the Chelsea game. All right, we're nearly at 1,000 votes on the poll as well. Get involved. How many goals are Chelsea scoring tonight? Rubate Rahman, just want a win and no injuries. Come on, Chelsea. Thank you for the €2, bud. Appreciate it. This Assy should be renamed Disaster. Do I think Chelsea will just get 2 goals and chill? No. This is what I mean. Like, why would these players that don't start Premier League games, why would they chill? And this is why it's a good thing that we've got 2 teams, because yeah, we chilled against Newcastle, but like that was against a really good opposition. Like, Newcastle are significantly better than what we're going to come up against tonight. So there's no reason for the Chelsea players to sit back. 2-0 is not enough. This team that we're playing against, the flipping, they were literally made up 7 years ago. Like, you've got to go out there and try and destroy them. Chukwuemeka's obviously on the bench. I mean, I would have loved to have seen Carney Chukwuemeka start, to be honest, but I've said that all season, that I'd like to see him at least get minutes and start these games. But for whatever reason, I think Maresca's just frozen him out. I think he'll definitely be sold in January. I don't agree with it. I think Carney's a really good player. I think he could be really useful for us. But like, I don't understand why he's not being given the chance. He's too good to not have started any games. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's not started any games yet for us. It must be something. Like, Maresca must see something in him that's just lacking, or not see something, as the case may be. Tyreek George starts on the right wing for Chelsea. In 28 minutes' time, we will see Chelsea versus Noah. Palace licking their lips. I mean, look, I think whoever signs Carney is signing an unbelievable talent. I think when he's given a role and he's given minutes consistently, I think he's going to become a fantastic player. God, I look so tired. It's because I am. George, I like the trim. Thank you very much, Cosmo Lawson Johnston. Appreciate that, mate. Who do I think will score today? Okay, I'll give you my. I think Chelsea are going to win 6-0. I think Mudryk gets one. I think Guiu gets one. And Nkunku, Felix, Enzo Fernandez, and I think Disasi will score. Like, I'm just saying it now. I think 6 different goal scorers, 6-0. That's my prediction. But yes, I understand that people think I'm getting carried away, not being respectful. I mean, I've done my research on this team. Not saying that means it's going to be true, but yeah. Let me know how many goals Chelsea will score by voting on the poll. What about a Badiashile hat-trick? I mean, it's actually a weird one, isn't it? Like, if a centre-back scores a hat-trick tonight, like, what does that mean? Does that mean that they start in the Premier League? No, probably not. What happened to Gilchrist? He's on loan at Sheffield United. People are saying 10-0, 11-0, 4-0. Imagine if it's a 0-0. If this game finishes 0-0, I think I genuinely might cry, having not been able to go to sleep last night. All right, keep that coming in the chat. Keep your score predictions coming. (3-1) Chelsea, 5-1 Chelsea, 1-0 Jorgensen scorpion kick in the 93rd minute. Damn. Whatever you've had, mate, I want some of it. I thought I just saw a spider on my roof, but I didn't. I'm just going to quickly go and pee, guys. I'll be right back. One moment. We're back. Hey, big up Bob Love. Thank you for the donation, bud. Been following for about 4 years or so. Keep up the great work. Big ups from the USA. Thank you very much. Appreciate the donation. (23 minutes till kickoff. This has been a very long night. Whereabouts in Bali do I live? In Uluwatu, which is right at the south of the island. I think it's the best place to live if you're going to live in Bali, personally. Still get some nice nature. Well, I mean, it's actually ridiculously busy these days, to be fair. Where is this team from? They're from Armenia, which is a pretty small country in Europe. If I could swap one player from our first team to the second team right now, who would I swap? To be honest, I actually wouldn't swap anybody right now. I think what we're seeing with the difference between the two teams is about right at this point. Obviously, there's been a lot of question marks all season long about which players could break in, should break in. I think we've got a good balance, I think, at the minute. I think Nkunku would absolutely think that he deserves more opportunities, which he probably does. Joao Felix, I think, on his day could be a top player. Or is a top player, should I say. But we just don't see it consistently enough. Like, he had the chances against Newcastle, but the finishing was atrocious. How to donate on YouTube? I don't actually know. I've never donated to anybody, so I can't really help you there. I will always support Chelsea. 45 years now. That's a long time. Why does my TV do this? Like, my app just disappears. What do I think of Tyreek George? I think he's a very raw talent. I think he's got a lot of ability. And tonight is the biggest chance he's had yet to show it. And I hope he does. He's got the start. What's up, man? How's the head, George? I mean, to be honest, I'm knackered. I'm tired, but no headaches, which is good. This TV, what is going on? Okay. Got it. 20 minutes till kickoff. Miss the shaggy hair. Are you wasted? No. I literally tried to sleep all night long. I went to bed at 9 p.m. So I'm absolutely not wasted, but I wasn't able to sleep, which is an absolute nightmare. But what to do? What to do? What does your hoodie look like? It's this one. I actually didn't even buy this myself. A friend of Georgie and I, he was in Bangkok last week, and he just randomly bought this hoodie for me and bought Georgie and I matching Chelsea shirts, like the official one that the players wear, like the really high quality one. I was like, wow, what a nice friend. Cheers, Shawnee boy. What's the weather where you are? Right now, it is so hot every single day. It gets to like 40 degrees. It's ridiculous. These streams are looking very professional. That is what we like to see. That's what I like to hear, actually. It took me so long. It's from the official Nike store. So, I mean, in the Nike store, they can't sell fake things. So, it's taken me so long to actually get like the stream to work, like with a timer and stuff. But now that it is actually working, that's why I don't want to not stream, because it's literally been years me faffing around trying to get streams to work, because I love doing it. Richie CFC, thank you for the super chat, bud. What do I think? Benson, Inter and Barcelona, Enzo Fernandez. Look, there's no doubt that Enzo Fernandez is a good player. And I think the longer time goes, the less top clubs will be interested in him. That's just the truth. But I've always said Enzo Fernandez on his day, fantastic player, can bring a lot to the side. But in terms of consistency, we've not seen it. And I think the Premier League might be difficult for him, to be honest. Let's swap Enzo for Lamine Yamal. Jeez. This is not Football Manager. Let's just say that. Got all the liquids right now. Is that aloe vera? No, this is like vitamin water. It's an isotonic drink. not the most naturally healthy thing, but it's not unhealthy either. Is Chilwell getting sold in January? Is he not even in the squad? I mean, I still don't understand. I genuinely think there's a lot of the decisions that we've seen from Enzo Maresca so far might not actually be his decisions, to be fair. I do think there is definitely some pushing happening at the club where Chukwuemeka, we know we can probably get some money for him, so we want to sell him. Whatever. Chilwell, I don't know. I don't know what it is that Maresca doesn't see with Chilwell. But I think Chilwell will still get another big move. I don't think he's a bad defender. I just think, I think the club are trying to usher him out the door. It's all over for Spurs. I mean, to be honest, they're very lucky that it only finished 3-2. Let me just make sure it did finish 3-2. Because Osimhen had so many chances at the start of the second half and in the first half. So I think Spurs have actually done very well there to only lose 3-2. You've just joined. What have you missed? Well, you've not really missed much yet. We've just been sat here chilling. The build-up to the games is always very chilled. Constantly reading the chat, reading your messages, answering your questions. Was I really good in school? I was not very well behaved, but I got good grades. I kind of realised that I didn't want to take school seriously because I didn't have to. Which sounds a bit arrogant, but I'd rather just make people laugh and still get good grades than take it too seriously and try too hard. What's the point? Shouldn't say that really, but that's the truth. Stream for the Arsenal game, of course. I've been live for pretty much all of the recent matches. I think since the last international break, I don't think I've missed a stream. We're getting close to 1,000 viewers. Yes. 9% of people with 1,300 votes have said that Chelsea will score 10 plus goals. I mean, that is a mad thing to say. George, how many times you do love per week? I think I know what you mean by that question, but why is that ever a respectable thing to say to someone? What did I put on the poll? I think Chelsea are going to score 6. So I voted 4-6 personally. Who goes on to a YouTuber's live stream and they're like, I wonder how many times he has the rumpy pumpy every week. For real. Oh, my goodness. Anyway, we're 14 minutes until kickoff now. 8 minutes until the footage starts on my app, which is great. I'm also going to have another option open on my laptop as well. So we're going to have one which I think could be faster so that we can be on time. When I say on time, I mean closer to actually what's going on. That's one thing that is very annoying about streaming is that people are always going to be goal because you guys get to watch it quicker than me. All right, we're over 1,000 people now. Big up to those of you that are joining. Make sure you're subscribed. Hit the like on the stream as well if you are new and haven't already done so. This could be a really good night for Chelsea. It's a really exciting 11 that we've got here. Mark Hughes starting up front. Tyreek George with a start. We've obviously got a back four of Disasi, Tosin, Badiashile and Vega, but I do think it will probably be in possession a 3-2-4-1 with Vega stepping up into the midfield alongside Chelsea's captain tonight, Enzo Fernandez. Big night for him. Big night for everybody, really. But I do think Maresca is putting an attack inside out and being look, let's see it then. Hope all goes well. Would I ever consider streaming watching other games that are not Chelsea? I love to hate watch other teams. I mean, I don't know, would people watch if it wasn't a Chelsea game? Every time I try and experiment something on GBFC, like even England for the Euros, like no one cares. Let's be honest. Thomas Tuchel becoming the New England manager, like the worst performing video that I've posted in like 3 years. So I think anytime I actually do anything that isn't Chelsea related, like, no. But who knows? But I think streaming, I don't mind streaming the game before Chelsea. Like, I think this weekend, what is it? Spurs Villa before Chelsea and Arsenal? I think that's the game. No, that's completely wrong. Liverpool, no. Man United play Leicester and Spurs play Ipswich, Forest, Newcastle before the Chelsea game. Any holiday plans? I'm coming back to the UK for Christmas. That'll be nice. See family. How is my mental health? Pretty good. Very good, in fact. All right, with 10 minutes to go until kickoff. There is nearly 1,100 of you in here. I'd love to know whereabouts in the world you are from. I do this every single stream. It gets people typing, gets people excited. Let me know whereabouts you're from in the stream. Romania, New York, Brazil, New York, Colorado, Estonia, USA, Wales, Belgium, Florida, Spain, Bangladesh, Croatia, Czechia, Minnesota, Norway. I love it when we do this because it goes absolutely off in the chat. Trinidad, Queensland, Denmark, Karlstad, Texas, Mongolia, Hungary, Kenya, Nigeria, Philippines, Windhoek, Namibia, Chicago, Austin, Texas, Denmark, Nairobi, Bulgaria, Zimbabwe, Chicago, Las Vegas, Nevada, London, Sweden, Uganda, Iceland, Malaysia, Dominica, Egypt, Glasgow, Mexico, Nigeria, South Africa, Hazard guys, Hazard, Puerto Rico, Vancouver, Dublin, Southern Carolina, Grimsby. I wonder if you're actually from Grimsby. Toronto, Denver, India, Montreal. Very cool city, Montreal. Georgie and I went there after the tour. Botswana, Latvia, Greece. All right, we've established that you guys are from everywhere. Peckham, Nigeria, Dubai, UAE, Latvia, Monaco, Chad. Wow, I don't think I've seen anyone from Chad in the stream before. All right, 9 minutes to go until kickoff. I'm really excited for this. I think we're going to get a big win today. I've got a very good feeling. You are indeed. Okay, so you went to the Chelsea-Grimsby game. I was at that game as well. 7-1. Reece James, screamer from outside the box. Georgia, Eastern Europe, Kenya, Jamaica, Uganda, Narnia. That's where it starts to get silly. Chelmsford, Somalia. All right, nice one. Let's see some of the other scores in the Europa League. Good draw for Rangers. Away at Panathinaikos. Let me just quickly grab something. I've got to charge Whoop battery. For me whoops. Do, 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 do. Just want to see a goal for Mark Guiu, really. That's what we're all here for, isn't it? Noah, Armenia. I actually don't know if I ever get... I'm going to actually look on my YouTube channel right now and see if I ever get any views from Armenia. I can't imagine that I do. Let's go lifetime views. And then go to geography. I'm genuinely curious as to how many views I've ever had. I can't even see it. It doesn't even show me. Okay, it's going to take far too long for me to find that. Saudi Arabia, Bermuda. No Neto. I mean, look, Neto is 100% going to start against Arsenal. We know that. You're from Armenia. Nice. How many views do I get from Egypt? I can't actually see it. Like, you have to go through like this big export list thing to find like all of the obscure ones. It only shows like the top 50. And I can tell you now, Armenia and Egypt are not in my top 50 countries. What about Sancho? Bro, just don't spam. Like, how? I don't understand why, right? You guys who spam comments over and over again, if you watch any of my streams, I react to the chat all the time. Like, you don't need to spam stuff. I'm just going to ban you from commenting if you keep spamming. Like, I literally react to the chat 24/7. Even when the game's going on. You don't need to keep spamming the same message over and over again. But Jadon Sancho, I think, also picked up a little injury. So I think he was ill, and then we've seen him with like these like receptor things on his leg for like muscular pain, I think it is. I don't know. Conference League football, eh? Also, how crazy is it that it would have only been last season, I think, that getting 6th place gets you Conference League? Like, Chelsea thought we would have been in the Europa. If only we would have beaten Sheffield United and flipping Burnley. That was the only game I went to in the league last season, was Burnley at home, and we drew 2-2. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. Well, I'm looking at these Noah players now. Stamford Bridge is ready. Under the lights, the flags are out at Stamford Bridge with 4 minutes to go till kickoff, guys. Make sure you're locked in. Get yourself a drink of choice. We've got the orange water. I've got a coffee in the fridge. Going to have to go and fill up this one in a minute as well. We're going to end the poll 1 minute before the game starts. So if you haven't yet voted in the poll, get yourselves involved. The majority of people are saying less than six or less goals. 9% have gone for the crazy 7-9. 9% have also gone for the 10. Let me change the score in the title of the stream as well to 0-0 for now. Hopefully we get a few more. Players coming out. Big banners coming out of Stamford Bridge. All right. We're getting closer to kickoff. What do we think of Tottenham? We all know the answer to that question. All right, guys. Hopefully, if you are leaving the stream to watch the game, hopefully you enjoyed a little pre-match chat. Enjoy the match. Hopefully we see a few goals tonight for Chelsea. A big win is what we want. It's what we need. And it's a big opportunity for a lot of players tonight to really show what they can do. Stake a claim to deserve at least some minutes, even if it is only off the bench in the Premier League. Big starts for Tyreek George. Mark Guiu gets a start as well. And the way that they've lined it up on the graphic that I'm watching on TNT Sports is a 4-1-4-1 with Enzo kind of by himself, Mudryk on the left, George on the right, Mark Guiu up top, Felix and Nkunku as the 10s, Vega left back, Disasi right back, who Disasi apparently is one yellow card away from a suspension, which I'm not really concerned about whatsoever. Guiu and George goals. I mean, look, a Chelsea win and 2 goals, one for Guiu, one for Tyreek George, is the dream here, isn't it? Like, that is absolutely what we're looking for. Just going to quickly go get my headphones and get the water and the coffee. So, we will be straight back because we are very, very close here to kick off. I hope I didn't flip and miss it. I don't think I missed it. This is good. Need to get the timer going. Whoa. I was actually nervous there we were going to miss it. They're doing all the pictures and stuff now. Come on, guys. Big game, big win. That's what we're looking for. I want to see goals. I want to see Chelsea going for it. Enzo Fernandez, Chelsea captain. He's just walking over now with the little thing. What is that thing called that they hand over? My mind just completely blanked with it. Coin toss in the middle. My score prediction is 6-0. That's what I'm going for. That's what I want to see. I know I've been very optimistic. I've never heard of a single player in this Noah team. Gonzalo Gregorio is their striker. Oh, I don't know why I'm laughing. It's a pendant crest. Yeah. That is it. That's exactly what it is. Greg up top. Big Greg in the middle. All right. 2 huddles. 1 for Noah. 1 for Chelsea. In the middle. I think the kickoff's actually a bit late here on both of these streams. Okay, there's a minute of silence for I think for the what's been happening in Spain. Flood victims in Valencia. Well, I wasn't sure if I was actually going to go ahead with a minute silence as well, but then I started it and then I went along with it. So, yeah. I've been to Valencia. Beautiful place. Went there to watch Chelsea. We got a draw. Kovacic scored a wonderful goal. Beautiful place. Lovely people. And hopefully the city can get back soon. Crazy, crazy rains in Spain recently. Wait, apparently their goalkeeper scored? All right, we're underway. The timer is on. Come on. Up the Chelsea. Let me just end this poll. Nearly 2,000 votes on the poll. Appreciate that. Come on, Chelsea. Chelsea, Chelsea, Chelsea. I also think my timer is off. which sucks. Like, I don't know how it's managed to go so fast, but it is. So I think the timer's screwed. Is it me or is that going up really quickly? It's a bit odd, but already Joao Felix putting the pressure. So right now my time is saying 55 seconds. Why is this going up so quick? I've got 1 minute 6 seconds up on my screen, but it's okay. We can roll with it. Chelsea haven't scored in the first minute, basically, is what we're going for here. So it looks as though Mark Guiu is going to be going right through the middle. Felix is going to be kind of stepping up a little bit with him, with Nkunku playing just behind. And Noah certainly aren't going to not commit players forward here. We can see even from the first minute and a half of the game. Joao Felix on the ground. Mark Guiu is obviously like a raging bull. They took the kickoff again. Oh, here we go. This isn't good. Noah in. No, surely not. Oh, what a save from Jorgensen. Gregorio, the Noah striker that we were literally just taking the piss out of a minute ago, has had a shot there. Chelsea overcommitting men forward again. And, well, I mean, we're running with our backs to goal. And it's not a bad effort. And it's kind of come off of Jorgensen's chest. God, am I going to look like an absolute idiot tonight if we don't win this game somehow, or if we struggle in any way, shape, or form. I'm going to look like such a fool. Okay, well, it's a throw-in for Noah. They've got a fair amount of fans as well, from what we've just seen there with some of the clips. They've made a very good start here at Stamford Bridge. Locked and loaded, and it's a dreadful clearance from Tosin, and it's an early corner for Noah. Jeez, looks like he's half asleep, mate. Ball just comes in, he just hoofs his leg up, and there you go. I'm going to remove the starting 11 from the screen. I'm sure we're all watching the same game here. We know what the Chelsea lineup is now. 3 minutes in, and Noah with the first chance, and now they do have themselves a corner. They're taking their time with it as well. But this defence is shoddy. And Nkunku wins the header. Renato Vega steps up there with another header. Here's Felix. Mudryk can't control it. And Chelsea, literally, we're not having the ball here. He's played in again. Is that Gregor? Oh, Badiashile. Oh, Badiashile there. He's very lucky. There's no penalty. Badiashile kind of looks as though he was grabbing Gregorio's shirt. But this is a dreadful start from Chelsea, I'm not going to lie. We look like we're very passive, very slow. I mean, I'm not surprised. That's exactly what this defence is, to be fair. Why do they look better? I mean, I don't think they can keep this up for 90 minutes, to be honest. But, you know, it is what it is. But, I mean, when you've got a back line that's got Disasi and Badiashile in it, stop putting the scorelines in the title. There's absolutely no way I'm not putting scorelines in the title. If people don't know the scores of games before they come to my videos, like there must be like 1 in 1,000 people that do that. Sorry. We are not playing in white. We are very much in blue. It's been a very slow start to this game. Trying to get forward again, though. That's good play from Disasi. Gives the ball to Christopher Nkunku. Tyreek George is over there on the right-hand side. Back to Nkunku. Nkunku to George. Lovely football. And oh my word, Joao Felix. This is what I mean. It's an open goal from 1 yard. It's a shocking miss. The ball is played across by Tyreek George with pace on it. But like, I'm sorry, but even you accidentally score there. Brilliant work from George. No, it's not even too hard. Like, it's Felix has managed to somehow miss from 2 yards and hit the ball behind him. That is absolutely shocking. I'm sorry. Like, disgustingly bad. Like, that's literally why he doesn't play in the Premier League. I'm sorry. Like, he'll probably go and score again. He'll probably go and score now. But, like, that miss literally is all you need to see as to why he doesn't play in the Prem. And here he is now, looking to make a bit of redemption. Gives it to Mudryk. Mudryk back to Guiu. Enzo Fernandez. That's a really good recovery in the middle from Enzo. Now Disasi. Oh, now the flipping stream goes backwards again. Why does my stream keep jumping? Tyreek George. We're now about 15 seconds behind, guys. I do apologise with the timer. I can't even manually change it either, which is annoying. It's a foul from Nkunku. How can Felix shoot backwards in an empty net? I mean, people are saying that it took a touch off the goalkeeper's glove and whatnot, but need a fire stick, mate. Same with fire sticks, to be honest. Like, there's always like these little glitchy jump backs. It's super odd. Your streams are freezing too. Well, at least we're all in this together then, aren't we? God, Enzo getting skinned in the middle. Come on, Mudryk. And then it jumps again. This is so annoying. Even my video stream. No. Enzo, you got to get a leg in there. And Nkunku does well. Now Tyreek George. Goes long towards Mark Guiu. It's actually an unbelievable ball. Sweeper keeper, though, for Noah. Comes out and heads the ball away. They're doing very well here, Noah, to be fair. They've been by far the better team at the start of this game. Eunice predicted Petkovic will do a barbecue in front of his goal. Chelsea haven't kept a clean sheet since we beat Barrow in the Carabao Cup, which is not ideal. Is the stream time a match with the game? We've got a chance here. Nkunku, good defending again, good block. Enzo Fernandez gets the ball out to Tyreek George. Oh, jumps again. Chelsea looking to put the ball in. Here's Felix, gets a volley again, and Noah players are getting in front of it. We should own this Conference League, but the reality of the situation is we're struggling. I've actually got two versions on right now because this one keeps jumping. I thought this was actually going to be a more like realistically timed stream and then the one behind, but what to do? What to do? $130 million for Felix. Where are you getting that number from? Like, you've literally just made that up. It wasn't not 130 million. Or are you on about when he went to Barcelona or whatever it was? Here's Mudryk. It's not an awful cross, but it's defended again. George lets it go out for a throw. Chelsea is so lucky there. Nkunku thought he'd lost it. But why has Nkunku given up on the ball there? We're very lucky that the Noah player put it out for a corner. Tyreek George has had a good start to this game, to be fair. I think he's the only player so far that I'll be like, yes, this is good. But Chelsea do have a corner. Renato Vega in there, Tosin in there. A little bit of height for Chelsea. Ball's played in. And Tosin gets on the end of it. It's 1-0. Come on. Chelsea get the goal. Tosin's first Chelsea goal. There's a brilliant, brilliant run and a really good header from Tosin. Big moment for him. He gets his first goal in a Chelsea shirt. Chelsea are finally 1-0 up against Noah. I thought for a second there it was going to be a 0-0. Tosin with the header. It's a big, big one as well. We've had a very, very shaky opening 12 minutes to this game. But that is a fantastic header from Tosin. Really, really good movement in the box. Makes a great run. It looks as though he throws the player on the floor. But the referee's having absolutely none of it. I mean, he's not throwing the player on the floor. The player's gone down. That's the level that we're playing against here, guys. It's getting checked. I mean, I personally don't think he's thrown him on the floor. I think the player's just fallen to the floor. But that's absolutely not the case. And they keep showing the replays of Tosin's goal. I think I've literally just seen Tosin score for Chelsea about 550 times. Well, Chelsea are leading 1-0. And Mark Hughes in! Yes! Yes! Come on! It's 2-0! Mark Hughes gets his first Chelsea goal! Come on! 1 minute after Tosin scored, it was... This is unbelievable. Oh, fantastic. Chelsea are 2-0 up here against Noah. It is an absolute calamity at the back. And Mark Hughes has got his first goal in a Chelsea shirt. I'm delighted for him. Absolutely delighted for him. We were excited about him when we were in America. Change my score. Yeah, you're right. Sorry. I'll put 2 in 1. Oh, that is so funny. I literally hadn't even put the first goal in, and now we've got another one. It's a beautiful, cute little finish. Tucks it into the bottom corner. It is an absolute shambles from the Noah defender, like leaving a massive space between the centre-backs. Guiu sharp onto it. Tucks it in the bottom corner. That is a hungry striker. You're absolutely spot on, Mark. For your name's sake, Chelsea 2. 2-0 up. Kanishk Niverti, thank you for the donation, bro. Like, this is a good start to this stream, guys. Smack a like on it. If you're in, you're locked and you're loaded. And Chelsea are leading 2-0. It was literally 1-0. And oof, good effort from Noah. Goes over the crossbar. Jorgensen, happy to see that one cruise over the bar. And now we're up to 1,500 of you in the stream as well. Make sure you stay locked in because I genuinely feel as though there's going to be a lot more goals to come. It was a dodgy first 10 minutes for Chelsea, but we are well and truly underway now. Tosin has scored. Mark Guiu has scored. Up the Chelsea. After a shaky start, we are officially arriving into this game. Now Joao Felix beating his man. Chelsea are now looking very, very dangerous indeed. Felix does well there, gives it over to Tyreek George. Here is Tyreek George looking to beat his man again. Gives it to Enzo Fernandez. Oh, what a good save that is. Really good save from the Noah goalkeeper. Now Chelsea have decided we want to show up. Good effort though from Enzo Fernandez. He hit that with some serious, serious venom. We want 7, says Giuseppe. Good to see that Enzo has been trying to hit the target. Told you guys, today you will appreciate Enzo. I mean, look. It is what it is. I really want him to do well. And here he is on the ball again. It's a decent ball towards Nkunku. Enzo wins the second ball as well. Enzo is actually playing really well here, I'm not going to lie. Chelsea, all of a sudden, since we got that goal, we have looked like a different side. It went from being a very shaky first couple of minutes to Chelsea absolutely turning it on. 2 goals in literally the space of, 60 seconds of playtime? They were too busy showing Tosin's header still, and they almost missed it on the footage that we're watching here. And that is absolutely going to be taking the wind out of those Noah sails. Enzo dropping a bit deeper. Renato Vega going forward as Enzo kind of sits back into that centre-back position. Enzo spreads it out to Axel Disasi. Now in Nkunku. Nkunku now also playing with the bit between his teeth. Tyreek George has had a really good start to this game. It's a lovely knock forward again from George towards Nkunku. And it will be another Chelsea corner. Nkunku just looks a little bit like, I don't know, like a bit lackluster with his touches. Not really like chasing the ball very much. But Chelsea are 2-0 up, guys. Chelsea 2, Noah 0. Nearly 17 minutes into this game. And Chelsea have another corner, having just scored from the last one with Tosin. Mark Guiu got Chelsea's second. Corner will be taken again. Come on, Chelsea. Get a third goal. Three goals before 20 minutes, and the 10 absolutely would be on, wouldn't it? We scored from the last corner. Can we do it again? Noah's Ark is currently flooding, and the ball's played in. Disasi! Come on! It's 3-0. Axel Disasi has got a goal. We're going to have to start making notes in the GBFC notebook here, aren't we? I'll change the tab first. Then we change the title of the video. Chelsea are running riot now. 2 corners and 2 goals. Unbelievable stuff. As Axel Disasi, a man that is commonly called a disaster by Chelsea fans at the moment, has now scored for Chelsea. It's a good header. I mean, they're saying potentially that Vega is in the way of the goalkeeper, but I think at this point, mate, there's no point even ruling a goal out for on VAR today because Chelsea are running absolute riot here. I'm going to have to start making notes of the goal scorers because I think we could genuinely get 10. I genuinely think we could score countless goals here. And by the way, I did say that Disasi was going to score, didn't I? If you've been watching this stream from the very get-go, I said Disasi would score a goal. I said Mark Guiu would score a goal. And we've already got 2 of Benson's shouts already in this game. Chelsea 3, Noah's Ark 0. This is mad. This is absolutely mad. And 2 assists for Enzo Fernandez. Big day for him as well. Mudryk now balling out there. Badiashile gives it back to Jorgensen. What is this game? A social experiment? I mean... yeah, this is cool. Like, come on. Like I said to you guys in the build-up to this game, like, we're going to score a load of goals here. We have to score a load of goals here. And within 20 minutes, we've already got 3. If that isn't a good enough reason to hit the like button on this stream, this could actually end up being the biggest win on a GBFC stream ever. I know it's very early, but let's just see how many we can get, I guess. Imagine the first team against these lot. I mean, it would be ridiculous, wouldn't it? Like, at this point, I genuinely feel a bit sorry for them. Okay, I think I managed to just make... Yes, I think I've got the seconds back, guys. So on my stream now, I'm pretty sure we are almost level. I'm within about 3 seconds now, which is good news. Very, very good news. The Noah manager is called Rui Motta, and I'm telling you now, there's one bald manager in the dugout today who's going to be very happy, and another bald manager in the other dugout who's going to be very, very unhappy. Pressure on again from the Chelsea players, and Enzo gives the ball to Felix. Felix is in. Surely it's 4. It's 4-0 to Chelsea already. 21 minutes in. I can't believe this. This is why I didn't sleep tonight, because I knew that there were goals to come in. Joao Felix has got his goal. He should have scored one earlier. He didn't, and it is a hat-trick of assists for Enzo Fernandez. Credit where credit is due. I wanted him to ball out today. He absolutely is balling out there right now. Enzo Fernandez with a hat-trick of assists in 21 minutes, and Chelsea have 4. It is officially Noah's Ark, the flood, the fable. The story is being rewritten today. This is the modern day version. This is in colour on your screens right now. No longer are we reading stories of Noah's Ark in books. The fairy tale is now officially replayed in 2024. It's outrageous. Chelsea are destroying FC Noah. And we've got to change again the title of the video. We've got to change again the scoreboard on the screen. This is absolute madness at Stamford Bridge. Like, it's just so cool seeing your team score goal. Like, this is mad. Mad. Chelsea are going crazy here. Like, there's no way we don't get more than 6, is it? Like, there's absolutely no way that this isn't going to be a massive party. No sleep, gang. Guys, this is unreal. Hat-trick of assists for Enzo Fernandez too. Chelsea are running riot. Now Mudryk. We're in again. Oh! What an effort that was. Tyreek George, that was absolutely stunning from him. He gets a brilliant shot away, and we almost had all of our dreams in one go there. It is an absolutely brilliant run from George. Puts it on his left foot. Mark Guiu as well, doing really well for the team here too. Tyreek George is just that kind of player, isn't he? You just look at him and you're like, come on then. Like, you just know he's got something up his sleeve. He looks so sharp. And I'm back on time, by the way, with the stream, which is good news. So if you're watching with me live, right now, currently, it's on time. Hopefully it stays that way. 4-0 Chelsea after 24 minutes. Come on! Poor version of Saka, someone saying. You need to get a life, mate. Just get a life, innit? I want 10. Guys, I want 10 goals. I really want us to score 10 goals now. David, thank you for the $2 donation. This is a real shame for JustACoupleGs. You're absolutely spot on, mate. This is the perfect occasion for JustACoupleGs to be out there. Thank you for the donation. Appreciate it. Chelsea now again. Here's Mark Guiu. He's doing well. Guiu's done amazingly well, looking to feed Nkunku through. This is what I said in the preview, guys. There's no need to play with 2 holding midfielders, and I love this from Maresca. He's seen the opposition that we're playing against today. There's absolutely no need to do it. And we're going with an attack inside, and we are giving the Stamford Bridge crowd something to shout about here. It's fantastic. Chelsea 4, Noah 0. I will keep saying this score all day long. I don't care who the opposition are. Mudryk making that run. Why did he stop? What was the Mark Guiu goal like? Good finish. Intercepting a mistake from the Noah back line. The 2 centre-backs made a huge hole. And then Mark Guiu was receptive to it, as he always is. Guys, we're buzzing with this, aren't we? We are absolutely buzzing with this. Can Noah rage quit? I don't know. Come on, Chelsea. Trying not to wake the parents up. Absolutely buzzing. This is actually so funny. But, like, at what point do you actually start to feel bad, though? Patrick Walsh, appreciate the donation, buddy. Thank you. This is a great day. You guys are donating. Chelsea are 4-0 up already. Like, what more could we ask for? Enzo Fernandez with a hat-trick of assists too. And look, whatever Enzo's been going through off the field has clearly been affecting what's going on the field. So to see him smiling again tonight and making good passes, putting great crosses in the box, like, this is literally why I say these matches right now are so big for some of these players. Because when you win a game this easily, or when you're winning a game this easily, it just puts a great feeling out there. Thank you, Shivang, for the donation. Appreciate it. And I think Enzo right now is balling. Massively balling. Aiden, if Chelsea don't win this competition, then it's an absolute disaster. What a ball from Enzo Fernandez. I'm telling you, he's cooking. Mudryk now beats his man. Mudryk to the byline. Cut back. It's gone in. Oh! Mark Guiu's header. Brilliant football. Chelsea so close to a 5th goal. Mark Guiu with the header, and it's literally just rolled along the line. Thank you very much for the donation, Shivang. Ollie Mitchell. Thank you for the £5, buddy. Just saw Rory Jennings as naked as a streaker. I don't think you did, mate. Don't think you did. Oh, this is unreal. I love it. Mark Guiu nearly got his 2nd goal. This is so cool. This is actually so cool. Like, this is unreal. Massive W's in the chat right now for all of you that are sending in donations. I do appreciate it. Share the love. This is unbelievable. I'm actually so happy. We need a Tyreek George goal, and then everything is done. The world is complete for a while. He works his sock. Mark Guiu actually is just... He does work really hard, doesn't he? Like, he's a kind of player that you just can easily like. You can easily love him. I want double figures, guys. I don't think there's ever been that we know there's never been a 6 Things We Learned video on the channel. But like, will Chelsea stop them? Will Chelsea stop though? Like, will Chelsea be like, no, this is actually too humiliating? I really hope they don't. I don't want any of these players to do that. We need 10 goals. We need 10 goals. Come on. Double figures would be unreal. Thank you, Dak, for the donation. Appreciate it, mate. Mudryk is the best fund. All right, cool. I'll roll with that story right now. Mudryk is also balling out there right now. This is so cool. I don't want us to sit back. Big W's in the chat for the donators. Appreciate it. At most 7. You really like we should have easily scored 6 already. Joao Felix missed from 1 yard. Mark Guiu had a header cleared off the line. Like, Chelsea could be 6-0 up in half an hour. Like, it's ridiculous. Beat them, but don't take the piss. See, I don't believe in this. The piss is already taken by the fact that you have to stop scoring goals to not take the piss. That in itself is taking the piss. Do you know what I mean? Don't get too carried away. The opposition is very... Why do people act like this? Guys, if you're a Chelsea fan, just enjoy it. Just literally enjoy it. Don't be like, oh, well, it's only Noah. Just enjoy the game. Just enjoy Chelsea scoring goals for fun. Just enjoy seeing the Stamford Bridge crowd get off their seats and celebrate. This is literally what we live for. I agree with Marlon. Score 20 goals. Lovely pass from Tosin. Hey, Shivang, thank you. I don't know what currency that is. It's 100 of whatever it is, but thank you very, very much again. Here's Gyu. Like, would it actually be a feasible idea to think that Chelsea fans might actually celebrate a Noah goal? A walloping breeds confidence. It does. I know it's obviously very different. Inter Milan. But like Inter Milan beating Arsenal and then Chelsea scoring double figures, like I know it's a completely different competition and literally completely different competition. Do you know what I mean? But it just does build confidence, and that is what it should be all about. They're calling them poor old FC Noah right now. That's what we're dealing with here. They're getting annoyed. I should do the poll again now, shouldn't I? See how many we're going to get. Guys, make sure if you're in the chat right now, smack a like on this stream. Indian rupees. Okay, now I know. Thank you. Yeah, trust me. I spent a lot of money going to America to watch Chelsea draw with Wrexham. And flipping heck, to see us win like this is fantastic. Reese Thomas, thank you for the €5. Bro, I've been watching your live streams this season. Never donated money to any YouTuber, but appreciate your work. Thanks from Finland. Thank you very much from Bali. Enzo again giving it to Nkunku. Tyreek George again. There's literally no pressure. George cuts it. And the flick. Mudrik's... Oh, it comes off the crossbar. Mudrik hits the bar. That would have been his goal for the night. It's brilliant work again from Tyreek George. Disasi getting forward. Disasi doesn't look like the kind of guy that's going to be showing respect to Noah today. Chelsea very, very close to goal number 5. Like, there's literally been so many chances. I'm going to have to start making notes. Like, I'm going to make notes of the misses. Felix. Open goal. What was the other one? Gyu. Header. Post. Off the line. Mudrik. Crossbar. And this is all within 34 minutes. Would you rather win versus Arsenal but lose versus Noah? Or vice versa? I know what you're trying to say, and the reality of the situation is, I know it would be very embarrassing, but I will pick a win over Arsenal all day long. Tyreek George does look unreal. I love you all, but Joey Knight has the best Chelsea podcast. Thank you very much, Dak. Appreciate it. I also am a big fan of Joey's. This is unreal. 4-0. Winning the Champions League is what we need. Well, we've already got 2 of those. It's Mark Gyu who made that little flick as well. Like, that could have easily gone in. But instead, it went to the back post and Mudrik spams the crossbar. Come on, Chelsea. I want at least one more before half-time. Then the dream of 10 is really on. Disasi playing attacking midfield. I mean, look, Chelsea at the moment, seriously on the front foot. Dak again with a donation. Dude, thank you. This is the Trump 1 LFG fund. Someone's very happy. I'm certainly not going to start talking about politics here on the stream, unfortunately, if you wanted me to. When Chelsea winning 4-0, we've got no time for politics other than how many we're going to score. That could be the politics that we discuss in this game. Noah on the attack. Good strike, actually, to be fair. I think that's Greg again. Jorgensen with the save. He'll be desperate for a clean sheet today. I'm finally yawning, which is a good sign for after this stream, as I could not sleep earlier today. Noah fans have to be drunk, or else I don't know how they'd be coping watching this. I mean, look, if you're a fan of a team and you've travelled to an away end and you're 4-0 down inside 24 minutes, like, I'm sorry, but you're fuming, aren't you? Let's be real. You're absolutely fuming. Their manager is absolutely pissed. Tyreek George again cutting inside. Looks so comfortable on the ball, does Tyreek George. Sassy. Chelsea kind of slowing down a little bit, but just looking comfortable on the ball. But no, I don't want to see us put our foot on the gas. I want to see records broken. My predictions are coming true. Well, if you're new around here, my predictions very often come true. Score predictions with actual goal scorers and stuff is what we do here on GBFC. We said we'd score 4 against Panathinaikos. We did. We got all the goal scorers correct as well. Just saying. Noah coming forward again. Oh dear, such a bad shot. Do I think we can challenge for the Premier League title this season? If I'm being honest, no. But based on the way that the Premier League is currently going, with Man City seemingly capitulating with loads of injuries, Arsenal also struggling all of a sudden, Liverpool, they're doing very well right now, but can they sustain this kind of form? I'm not sure. I think it could be one of those seasons where if a team can just go on a really good run, then I think they put themselves in the race. So whether that is Chelsea or not remains to be seen. But a win against Arsenal at the weekend would go a long way to helping that ahead. We've played a lot of the top teams already. Noah just having a little bit of possession. Not that anything really matters at this point of the game, but you want to see Chelsea do all that they can, and Jorgensen does well. Chelsea getting forward again. Tyreek George gives it to Nkunku. Chelsea looking for their 5th goal. Here's Mykhailo Mudryk on the edge of the area. Go on, son. Puts it in with his right. What a finish that is. Mudryk with a goal. That is special. What a finish from Misha. That is what we see in these training videos. What a goal. What a stunner. I don't care who that's against. That is an unstoppable shot from Mykhailo Mudryk. That is what we literally see, guys, in all of these training videos where Mudryk is just bagging in goals for fun. This is what we see over and over again. Shots like that from outside the box, and he knows. He knows that this is what is expected of him. It's an assist for Christopher Nkunku. Mudryk gets it out of his feet, and there's no stopping that. I don't care who's the goalkeeper in that situation. No goalkeeper stopping that. That is a stunning strike from Mudryk. Absolutely brilliant. Chelsea 5, Noah 0. 40 minutes into this game, and Mudryk has joined the party. Nkunku gets himself an assist. Again, it's awful defending. I think we've done the goal, so everything is level. What a goal! What a goal! Chelsea are absolutely cruising here. This is honestly so fun. Like, to watch your team score this amount of goals, change the scoreboard. The scoreboard has changed. It's 5-0. I mean, maybe it's frozen. I don't know. But, like, the scoreboard is changed. Can Chelsea get to 6? Contender for goal of the month. I mean, you love to see it, don't you? I don't care who it is either. If you're not loving this, like, no, this is unbelievable. This is up there, one of the best nights on GBFC. This is a competitive fixture. This isn't a friendly. This isn't a behind closed doors 13-0 against flipping... I can't remember who we did score. It's like Weymouth or something. Do you remember years ago we played Weymouth behind closed doors? And we won 13-1. Chelsea getting forward again. I think it's DeSassi running with the ball. Joao Felix is bursting a lung here. Can he stay on side? Felix is in. Put it in. Put it in. It's gone in. It's 6-0. Joao Felix. It is an absolutely unbelievable run. Guys, we might be getting double figures here. And I think the Stamford Bridge crowd will not settle for anything less. We've scored a 6th goal before half-time. Like, this is actually a little bit unfair. Like, this is insane. I want 10. I really want 10. Come on. This is unreal. Joao Felix. It's Axel DeSassi. Like, the Noah players are literally falling over. DeSassi has ran the length of the pitch, timed a perfectly weighted ball to Felix. There's absolutely no doubt that Joao Felix is onside here. And Chelsea have a 6th goal. This is absolutely sensational. We're absolutely loving this, aren't we? It's not unfair. If you want to blame anyone, you blame UEFA for creating these competitions. Like, we didn't ever need the Conference League, did we? Let's be real. But maybe now we did. For these moments at Stamford Bridge. For these moments here on GBFC. Guys, this is absolutely sensational. If Arsenal aren't looking at this and quaking in their boots, then, well, it's just outrageous at this point. Noah now looking to get forward. And there's a chance they might score here. And that is a stunning save from Philip Jorgensen. And the ball ends up backing him. DeSassi heads it back to him. They should have scored there. It should have been 6-1. I think he's onside. The referee or the linesman here, everyone's kind of unsure what to do. We're in uncharted territory at Stamford Bridge. 6 goals on any given day is sensational. 6 goals in 43 minutes has absolutely got me high on my coffee right now. Our scoring record is 13 goals, apparently, according to Bozo. Like, this is absolutely outrageous. Mudryk, that's a poor pass there from Mudryk. What are we going to do about 6 things we learned? We've already got 6 goals. It's going to be a really difficult video, isn't it? There's nothing difficult about watching Chelsea win 6-0, I'll tell you that. Or be 6-0 up, sorry. I actually can't believe my eyes. We've got to score 10. We've got to. This is so cool. Honestly, I feel like a kid at Christmas right now. Like, it's unreal. This is absolutely brilliant. If you're not enjoying this and you think, oh, we should, like, put our foot on the gas, like, I'm sorry, but you're following the wrong sport. Like, this is insane. This is absolutely insane. Chelsea 6-0 up. Second time already this season that we've got 6 goals under Maresca. And Noah, again, they've had a couple of shots here, you know. It's not like Noah haven't had chances. It's just such a weird football match, this. It really is. Mudryk gives it to Vega. Now Joao Felix. Chelsea on the attack again towards Tyreek George. Tyreek George, you'd love to see him get a goal. And he's hit it forward towards Nkunku. The keeper's come out, smothers it. 50 things that we learned. Tyreek George deserves a goal. If Tyreek George gets one now, then this really is the perfect day. Like, I mean, come on. It's a perfect day already. But, like, there's perfect and then there's perfect, you know? Noah coming forward again. They've not given up, I don't think. Enzo Fernandez, fantastic tackle. I mean, if you're a Chelsea fan, like, is it the kind of game where you do go in at half-time for a beer? Or do you just not want to miss any of the action? I mean, Mudryk's goal is the pick of the bunch, really, isn't it? Like, that really was sensational. Okay, I'm going to do a little quick Instagram story. DeSassi goal and an assist. Guys, it's one of them days, isn't it? It is one of them days. where even the craziest of stories is coming true. Noah keeper needs a breather. He's injured. I mean, he's conceded 6 goals. I'd be injured too if I was pulling the ball out of the back of the net the way that the way that he is right now. I think their goalkeeper is broken. Half time. Joey's at the game. Yeah, he probably is 5 points down. I'd be 55 points down, to be honest. Well, we wish this goalkeeper all the best, because as of right now, he's probably the best goalkeeper that I've ever seen play for an opposition side at Stamford Bridge, because he's conceded 6 in one half here. We're not at half-time yet, but we almost are. And it is Chelsea 6, Noah 0. The keeper is broken. Tyreek George on fire, my namesake. And I'm not going to lie, so far, this is... If it finishes 6-0, that's what I said in my score prediction. But, like, this is insane. This is absolutely insane. And, I mean, we can say it's only Noah, whatever. We can say whatever we want. But, like, Chelsea can only beat what is put in front of you. We're in the Conference League. We came 6th in the Premier League last season. In any other season, 6th place would have got Europa League. So, yeah. We're in this competition, and we're expected to win it. And I think tonight we're showing that we probably will. Chelsea getting forward again. George does well to Nkunku. The link-up between Tyreek George and Nkunku has been fantastic. We're now into the 3rd minute of added time at the end of this half. Tyreek George, he's having a field day over there. Gives it to Nkunku again. And it's half-time. Chelsea are absolutely cooking here. If you just joined the stream, and if you, for whatever reason, have not been watching this game so far, it has been absolutely unbelievable. Chelsea have scored 6 goals. Thank you, Neil, for the Qatari Reals. Let's watch United suffer in peace. Now, we're going to keep going. We've got to see what we can do here. I think this could genuinely be a record-breaking night. Joao Felix scoring 2. He could have had a hat-trick, Felix, you know. Axel Disasi with a goal and an assist. Like, at the moment, I want to know what you guys have to say in the comments. If we were gonna select 6 boxes for a 6 things we learnt video based on what we've seen so far, like, what are we giving the boxes for? Mudrik's goal for me is the highlight. Mark Guiu's first Chelsea goal is also a massive highlight. New hair, like it. I love that. Thank you very much. Appreciate the compliments. Tyreek George does need one. Enzo Fernandez with a hat-trick of assists in the first 20 minutes. That probably deserves a green. Obviously deserves a green. Man of the match. Enzo Fernandez has been fantastic. Mark Guiu could have had more goals as well. Like, he had a header that hit the post and then was kind of cleared off the line. Like, Chelsea have not... There's not been much to do, but... Like, we've just been unbelievable, haven't we? I said on Twitter yesterday as well, like, what's more likely scoreline, 10-0 Chelsea or 1-0 to Noah? And that was almost 50-50. I genuinely don't think people knew what was coming here tonight. Like, if you just do a bit of basic research about these guys, which I did, and if you saw the short video that I posted or the reel, like, you just know... Like, this is going to be a weird game. Like, Chelsea have an opportunity to just go absolutely bonkers and score a load of goals, which we have already. And I think it is disrespectful to the competition if we stop trying to score. I think you forget about, you know, like, Noah in this competition. This is a big day for them. Even if they're 5-0 down, 6-0 down, 7-0 down, 8-0 down, no matter how many goals it is, it's still a big day for them. Do you know what I mean? W Trim, thank you very much. Shantanu. Joao Felix is the player with the most goals in the Conference League. That's also big. Enzo Fernandez, triple assists. Like, Chelsea are going absolutely berserk, and we are here for it. 6-0. I honestly, I can't believe it. I genuinely can't believe it. I feel bad for Armenian football. I do. I'm not going to lie. But at the same time, nah. Haircut. Yep, we've had a haircut. We've had a trim today. I didn't sleep before the game, which I tried to do. I had a dreadful night, just led there trying to sleep, but I genuinely think I was just so excited. I feel as though I always knew that tonight was going to be one of those like unforgettable nights where you're always like, where were you when Chelsea scored 6 goals in the first half with the B team? Do you know what I mean? Like, you can't write a script for this kind of stuff. It's unbelievable. It's like volleyball. It's a bit like a rugby score at the minute, isn't it, really? Save some of the goals for Arsenal. I mean, look, we're going to bring Cole Palmer back in, hopefully. He's called up to the England squad, which probably means that he's fit. I don't think Southgate would have picked him if there was any real doubts about it. 6 things we learned from the first half. I mean, I don't want to give anything away yet. I'm going to keep and save it because I'm thinking it's not really about the 6 things, is it? It's more about the order. And, like, who gets priority in terms of, like, how much praise do we give? Southgate. Yeah, sorry. That's my mistake. It's not Southgate anymore, is it? I did say Southgate. That's another good piece of news. That's another reason to be happy right now. Southgate is no longer the England manager. It's also not Tuchel. It's Lee Carsley. So, you know, if you're going to correct me and say it's Tuchel picking the team, then it's not right now, technically. Thanks for doing the watch-alongs. You're welcome. I love doing the watch-alongs. It's more thank you to you lot for tuning into the watch-alongs because, you know, it's if you guys didn't watch, there'd be no point in me doing it personally. Like if I want to sit here and talk to myself, I could just sit in bed and watch on my laptop and talk to myself. Although I think Georgie would probably kick me out of bed, to be honest, and tell me to shut up. But, you know what I mean? We really need Tyreek to score. We do. The question is, though, guys, if Cole Palmer was out there today, how many goals would he have scored? If Cole Palmer was playing this game for Chelsea, how many goals would he have scored? We're doing 12 things we learned. No, we always keep it 6. We keep it 6. Imagine if I gave a red box. Imagine. I reckon people would unsubscribe, to be fair. How many viewers are we at in the chat right now? 2,700. Nice. Welcome to the stream. If you guys have just joined at halftime, we are having fun tonight. We are absolutely having fun. Chelsea 6, FC Noah 0. The question is, how many goals would Cole Palmer have scored? People are saying 5, 4. I bet he's probably thinking like, damn it, like I've got my 1 goal, I've got my 2 goals, got my 3, got my 4 goals. We must not draw any conclusions from this game. Bro, I'll keep saying it, yo. If you guys are gonna be like, oh, don't get too excited. Like, why are you watching this sport? Why are you watching Chelsea? Like, if you don't get excited about Chelsea scoring goal, it doesn't matter about the opposition. It's about celebrating goals. That's what football's all about. Dak, thank you for the $5, mate. Appreciate it. You never quit playing against men who get paid to play soccer. Also, what Chelsea player is not going to try and pad their stats? That would be silly. Look, it's spot on. Absolutely spot on. And I've said it already. I think it is disingenuous to the competition if Chelsea stop trying to score. Genuinely. Nice haircut, by the way. I don't understand. People at the start of this stream were telling me they didn't like the haircut. Now everyone loves it. It's crazy what a few goals can do to people, but thank you. I appreciate it. How many subs until 313,000? Let me check. I think it's like 400. Or like 450 or something. We have 445 subscribers until 313,000 subscribers. So make sure you are subscribed to GBFC. David, appreciate the $5 again, mate. 3 assists for Enzo. Does this game matter for being a regular starter again? I think what matters is the confidence that he will get as a result of it and how it's kind of like he knows that he's been scrutinized recently. He knows that it's been a tough recent time off the field. So when you put in a performance where everyone's cheering your name, you've got a massive impact to the outcome of the result, which is a positive one. I think it's more like the accumulative effect that it could have on Enzo, on all of the players, really. Like, I don't think anybody today, I think if Joao Felix scores 5 goals, I still don't think he starts against Arsenal. Do you know what I mean? I think there's definitely a lot of good that can be done here by these players doing what they're doing. Like Felix scoring 2 goals is brilliant. Enzo with a hat-trick of assists is fantastic. God, it's cold in here. I've got a hoodie on and I'm still cold. No Ark is coming to save them tonight. Well, I mean, I said it in the reel before the game. Like, if Chelsea didn't get a result here, then we're the ones down the River Thames on the Ark, getting eaten by the animals. But the reality of the situation is, right now, we are absolutely destroying them. Thank you, Lucas Chambery. Thank you for the $5, mate. Nice haircut again. We're getting... This is so good. This is so much fun. Chelsea is 6-0 up at half-time. Guys, honestly, I don't care who the opposition are. This is just like pure happiness. Pure happiness. I'm watching the game and listening to you. Your commentary is better. I mean, sometimes I think that as well. I listen to the commentary on certain TV channels and I'm like, I could actually be employed to do it. No, it's different though. When you've got a bias like I have, like it's different. And like if you watch the live stream against Man United, there's no way that I could have had like however many pints I had on Sunday and turn up for work. That's for sure. If Chelsea lose this game from here, I will delete this channel. There's no point me doing that. But yeah. Blues fire, more incoming. I mean, yeah, we're hoping so. I think we've got to go for it. I don't see why we'd stop, to be fair. I mean, Nkunku needs a goal, that's for sure. He's got himself an assist for Mudrik's goal. Noah's Ark is drowning. Disasi actually playing well and scored. I mean, yes, he absolutely is. Axel Disasi gets himself a goal and an assist. First Chelsea goals also for Tosin and Mark Guiu. But Mudrik's goal is by far the best one. We do want a Tyreek George goal though, don't we? Let me just open up the... Let's open up my WhatsApp. Thank you very much, Ben, for the £5 donation. What are your thoughts on half of our outfield players scoring in the first half? Is it really? Tosin, Guiu, Disasi, Felix... Yeah, half the outfield players have scored. It's insane. Also not a surprise. Like, let's be real. My final prediction. I'm going to say 10-0. Like, we have to want 10 goals here. Do you know what I mean? Like, we've got 6 already. I'm going to say Chelsea do win 10-0. I really don't want us to stop. I really, really, really don't want us to stop. This is just so funny. Like, 10C seems sensible. Dewsbury Hall coming on. I mean, yeah, but who for? A lot of these players are just not going to play at the weekends. Like, just let them stay out there. Do you know what I mean? Let's get 14 and break our record. Why not? Chelsea's biggest win in a competitive match is 13-0 in the Cup Winners' Cup in 1971. Do I think we can beat it? I mean, we need 7 goals to equal it, which is more than we got in the first half. But we had more chances in the first half. We could have scored more. Take Enzo off. Why? Why would you take Enzo Fernandez off? There's no reason whatsoever right now to take players off at this point. Yes, we've got Max Merrick and Saki on the bench. But I think right now you just let this team do what they're doing. Let this team cook a bit more. Guys, if you're in the stream and you haven't yet subscribed to the George Benson Football channel, make sure you're subscribed, because the 6 things we learn after this game is going to be fire. It is going to be a party. Chelsea 6, FC Noah 0 at half-time. Like, we could literally make a 6 Things We Learnt video about the first half. 2 donations rolling in at once. I almost feel bad for Noah's goalie. Thank you, Freezer. Hoping Misha bags 3. George, you're the best Chelsea YouTuber. Thank you, Rolo. Bacon. Oh, bacon right now. Guys, I'm going to order myself flipping. As soon as the bagel shop is open, we are getting a bacon and egg bagel today. I do want to see Chukwuemeka, actually. But, like, at the same time, like, I love Carney. I don't think Chelsea should sell him. But I think the chances are we probably will, unfortunately. The players are going to be coming back out in a second. I need a pee, so I'll be right back again, guys. Be right back. We are almost at the start of the second half. Hopefully you guys stay tuned for this second half. This is currently the best ever stream in terms of Chelsea results that we have. 6-0 at halftime against FC Noah. Christopher Nkunku is getting instructions from Bernardo Cueva. The set-piece coach signing. Thank you, Thiago Andrade, for the $5. Esteval William posted blue heart on X. Love to see it, especially as a Brazilian. That's the thing. We've got a lot to get excited about, Chelsea fans. Cesare Casadei and Dewsbury Hall are coming on. The question is, who is coming off? Guys, make sure you stay in the stream, because this is going to be a fun second half, I'm telling you. Is Enzo coming off? Enzo Fernandez is coming off. Interesting. I mean, he had a fantastic first half, so I'll give you... They're talking about can Chelsea get to double figures? Enzo's been fantastic. Dewsbury Hall for a hat-trick. I mean, I don't understand how Cesare Casadei gets minutes over Enzo Fernandez. I'm not going to lie. But anyway, guys, how many are Chelsea going to score here? That is the big question. All right. Timer is ready. Waiting for the whistle. Come on. And we are in. Thank you, Josip, for the $2. Prediction for the Arsenal game. I'm going to wait and give those predictions in the preview. We've got a lot of content to come before that this weekend. Chelsea 6, Noah 0. The second half is officially underway, and Chelsea are on the hunt for 10. That's what I'm looking for. If we get 10, I mean, I'm happy already, but like if we get 10, this will just be outrageous, wouldn't it? Enzo is absolutely starting against Arsenal. I mean, he might be. This might be a telling sign that he does start against Arsenal. We want a Tyreek George goal. We've got the Mark Guiu goal. Felix is very close to a hat-trick as well. And here is Joao Felix again. Cuts it back towards Nkunku. Chelsea looking straight away to start the second half with another one. Here's Renato Vega. Badia Shield, Casadei. Nice little slick passing to start this first half. Second half. Here's Tyreek George cutting inside. Gives it to Dewsbury Hall. Spreads it to Mudryk. That's a good ball. Mudryk. Vega. Blocked. Did Mark Guiu come off for Dewsbury Hall? I think he did. That's a shame. Mark Guiu did very well, though. We've got to be happy for him. Do you know what? I'd love to have been a fly on the wall for that halftime team talk, you know. Like, what does Maresca say? Like, more of the same, please, gents. I just really hope he didn't say just... It doesn't look as though he's told them to calm down. Come on, Chelsea. And what did the Noah manager say? Let's be honest. Everybody had a bacon, egg and cheese bagel and a beer. I mean, maybe. Here's Dewsbury Hall. Good on the turn. Gives it to Tyreek George. Go on, Tyreek. Go on, son. Tyreek George wins the corner, but there's no Enzo Fernandez to put the ball on anyone's head now. Axel Disasi's been given the captaincy as well. That's interesting. Come on, Chelsea. I really want 10. Dewsbury Hall puts the ball in. Oh, it's toast. I think it's Badiashile. Badiashile with the shot. Goes over the bar. Noah team talk. We should have just stayed building the arc. I mean, when we drew Noah in our Conference League group, like, I don't think anyone had heard of this team, had they? Noah now on the ball. Feels like I'm watching a friendly. It really does. Like when they're passing the ball forward, they look like they know what they're trying to do. Do you know what I mean, Noah? No disrespect to them. They look like they've got the right ideas, but it's just the execution. You wonder what Noah's halftime team talk was like. Yeah, me too. Ahmad has scored for Manchester United. Man United leading PAOK 1-0 in the Europa League. Ahmad Diallo with the goal. Seventh goal is loading. Hope so. We started the first half pretty slowly as well. Like, in the first 10 minutes, I was like, oh no. Like, I wish I didn't say so many kind of, like, semi-derogatory things about Noah. Not that I've really been derogatory, but I was more just, like, not really respectful, I guess. But, yeah, the reality of the situation is they've been exactly how I thought they would be. And Chelsea have been ruthless. But 5 minutes now into the second half and we still don't have a goal. Insanity. I reckon we should be thinking about the next manager. Nkunku to score next. It'd be nice to see Nkunku get a goal, actually. It'd be nice to see anybody get another goal. Come on, Chelsea. Vega doing well. Vega's actually really good when he's kind of defending sideways, if that makes sense. Like, he steps in to central areas at just the right time. He reads the game very well. Noah needs to park the arc. No, we don't want that. We don't want Noah parking the arc. They might need to do that, yes, but Bugger. Missed it. There's a mosquito. Where is he? Mosquitoes are literally the most annoying things in the world. Don't you dare. George's favourite phrase, the reality of the situation. I actually do like that phrase, and I do use it a lot. But the truth of the matter is, the reality of the situation is, it's just my reality. Do you know what I mean? It's not always the reality. It's just my opinion. So technically, it's actually a really bad phrase. It's the first time someone's pointed that out, though. But I do know I use that a lot. Oh, that's really good. Now Dewsbury Hall. Felix. Oh, here he is. Oh, good save. Joao Felix. Your camera is lagging. Yeah, I've just seen that my stream might have dipped a little bit there. Should be good. All right, I think it's back. We're fine. Is Dewsbury Hall drunk? Don't know. Goal number 7 is coming. All right, cool. I'm backing it. We're looking good again. We're turning it on like we did in the first half. Here's Mudryk. Here's Felix. Gives it to Nkunku. Oh, and again, it runs into Felix. And that was almost the hat-trick. The keeper didn't know too much about it. Nkunku on the swivel. Like, Nkunku just, like, as much as, like, Chelsea winning 6-0, and I'm not here to complain about anybody. It's just kind of a poor finish. It rebounds back onto Felix. Now Noah coming forward. Can they get themselves a goal? Offside. Yes. So the goal scorers so far. Tosin with the first one. Mark Guiu. Disasi. 2 for Joao Felix. And an absolute stunner from Mudryk. 10 minutes into the second half, Chelsea could have had another one. Nkunku with a good chance, and it rebounds off the goalkeeper into Felix, who couldn't really do much with it. But so far, the first 10 minutes of the second half has been kind of underwhelming, but then also the first 10 minutes of the first half were also slightly underwhelming. Excellent vibes. I totally agree, Adam. I do feel like a kid at Christmas. Now Nkunku getting forward right now for Chelsea. Here's Joao Felix looking to cut in. Guys, also, it's not Tyrone George. I've seen a lot of people call him Tyrone tonight. It's Tyreek. But okay. My screen keeps freezing. I do apologise. Noah are now parking the Ark. I mean, they're not really parking the Ark, are they? Why did Guiu come off? I'm not sure. Like, I think Maresca's just basically trying to get people minutes, to be honest. Like, looking clip ball over the top. Enzo with 3 assists. Yeah, I think, to be honest, I think Enzo was making everything happen in that first half. Like, all of the movements that Chelsea had were through Enzo Fernandez. Enzo was starting everything. Long balls, short balls. no disrespect, did their fans travel for the day out? I mean, yeah, of course. Like, if you're not going to go, you're not going to be like, oh, I think we're going to get battered here. So you know what? I'll skip that little trip to London. Like, this is probably the biggest day. In fact, no, this is the biggest day in this football club's history. And Chelsea's part in it was to humble them enough to be like, sorry, but this is Premier League side that have 2 Champions League trophies. You're going to get battered. Do you know what I mean? Chelsea on the attack again. Mudryk. I'd say maybe the pace has gone down a little bit. Tyreek George looking to beat his man. The movement from Dewsbury Hall, he's just so static on the edge of the area. Like, make some kind of movement. Renato Vega. Oh, it's a good ball to Nkunku. Oh, and Nkunku blazes it over. It's a really, really good pass from Renato Vega. But Nkunku just, you know, like I said already, like Chelsea is 6-0 up. There's not really much time to be negative. But it's a lovely pass from Renato Vega. Playing again in kind of that stepping into the midfield role. It's a poor finish again from Nkunku. Like, Nkunku, it's not really doing anything at the minute to put himself in contention to be even competing with Jackson for the Premier League spots right now. Chelsea kind of slowing down. Kinda. Tyreek George, brilliantly done again. Excellent work from George. It's definitely not a foul. Fantastic from him. What a brilliant first proper start for Chelsea this has been for him. And if you look at the attempts, guys, Chelsea have had 20 attempts to Noah's 7. Like, Jorgensen's made saves. Like, it's not like Jorgensen's had nothing to do. 10 shots on target from Chelsea, 3 for Noah. I mean, that's good. It's still only 50% shot on target ratio, but I mean, I'm not complaining. We're 6-0 up. Here's me kind of complaining. Yeah, the chances of the double figures are getting slimmer by the minute. Whatever. I mean, I don't really care. It's more like a pipe dream at this point that we're in a position where we could have. But like, to be honest, like Dewsbury Hall doesn't really move. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's no real dynamic movement from him. Like in the first half, we had runners in every different direction. But yes, there is still 30 minutes to go. Yes, I do care. Yeah, you're right, Colin. You're absolutely right. Of course I bloody care. I want 10 goals. Kieran Dewsbury Hall stinks. I wouldn't say he stinks, but I think what does stink is the fact that Carney Chukwuemeka does not come on before Dewsbury Hall and Cassidy. That makes no sense. I'm sorry. Even if Chelsea are like adamant we're going to sell Carney Chukwuemeka, like put him in the shop window then. Do you know what I mean? Like put his price up by letting him come on and show what he can do. Like to me, this makes no sense, but it is what it is. Kind of used to it now from Maresca. Here's Joao Felix. Gets a shot away. That is very, very poor effort from Felix. That was kind of resembling what we saw from him against Newcastle. Mark Guiu's first Chelsea goal. I do wonder about Mark Guiu and what he's going to become, you know. Substitutions now for Noah. Guiu is like the striker version of Gallagher. That's actually a really good shout, to be fair. What are we thinking, guys? Has the 10 goals disappeared? Or what? Will I be at the bridge on Sunday? I don't live in England, bro. I literally live on the other side of the world. I will not be in the UK for the game against Arsenal. I wish I was. Does anyone from the B team get into the first team on Sunday? To be honest, I think the only real possible chance that there could be here is that Enzo Fernandez plays with Caicedo. I think maybe Enzo Fernandez has played himself into the team. But also, like, Lavia and Caicedo have looked really good together. So I don't know. Maybe not. I think realistically, no one else. I think Felix has played well. Maybe Mudryk, probably not. Not really. But Nkunku, absolutely not. Nkunku's been poor, to be fair. I think he's just looked really off the pace. He looks like he's kind of like, I don't know, just kind of stropping around a little bit. Don't know. Tosin, no, not over Fofana. Noah on the attack again. I think there's a substitute there. He's looking to dribble through. Now Dewsbury Hall coming forward for Chelsea. Gives it to Felix. Tyreek George looking to make the run. It's the wrong pass there from Felix, but we've got away with it. Cassidy. If it was me right now, I'd be taking Nkunku off and putting Chukwuemeka on. Because Carney can play that role also. Come on, Chelsea. It's Mudryk. Chelsea fans getting off their seats towards Vega. It's driven in. I'm telling you, Renato Vega's positional play, really, really good. Come on, Chelsea. We need at least one goal in the second half. Otherwise, we're going to be falling asleep, aren't we? Vega equals proper Chelsea. I do agree with that. I think he's been a fantastic signing. For that price as well, like, what a bargain. Nkunku sulks a lot. He looks like he's been sulking tonight, to be fair. Like, he's just got that look of a sulker today. No one talking about Chilwell. I mean, I think the narrative's already over, you know. I think it couldn't be any more obvious from pre-season to this season to all of the comments from Maresca. Like, Chilwell's Chelsea career is officially done. There is no way, unless all of a sudden Gusto, Cucurella and Vega all get injured in the same day, like, there's no way that Ben Chilwell comes back into the fold. It's impossible. And obviously, because he's been here for a while now, he's a Champions League winner, he gets kind of... He still gets talked about. Noah have a corner here. But yeah, Chilwell's days are over. The 10-goal dream is also over. Yeah, I mean, look, the last 21 minutes of this second half have been ever so slightly flat in comparison to what we were hoping for. But yeah, we bought Mark Guiu off, who was just running around, going crazy. And we've just bought players that are more happy to just stand still and be passive on. So, you know, what do we really expect from that? We had someone that was kind of the front man. Now we're kind of just... I don't really know what we're doing, to be fair. Like, we've actually taken our foot off the gas, to be honest. There's a couple of players that are looking to make things happen. Like, Felix is looking, Mudryk's looking, Vega's looking to make those forward passes too. Other than that, it's just been a bit boring, not going to lie. A goal can change this game. Not sure what game you're watching. Not sure if you're in the wrong stream. But there's not really anything that a goal either way will do to change this, apart from maybe if Chelsea score one, the frustration. Why is Dewsbury Hall giving away a foul there? Maybe Noah will just get annoyed and like literally throw the towel in. I don't know. Tyreek George is coming off. He's been absolutely fantastic, Tyreek George. I think he's probably a little bit annoyed that he's coming off, to be fair, because he won't play against Arsenal. So why not just leave him out there? He's played very well, though. Carney Chukwuemeka is on. George needs to score. Well, he can't because he's literally just come off. Carney's come on, though. Oh, Jorgensen, he gets the pass in the way. Noah players are still fighting, to be fair. They just don't have the quality. He did look gutted. Oh, man. Cassidy, that's a good ball. Good touch from Dewsbury Hall. That's a lovely little nutmeg from Felix. Nkunku is in. And Nkunku, second time of asking, 7-0. There we go. Christopher Nkunku scores. It is pretty much compulsory these days that in this competition, Christopher Nkunku bags the goal. We've got one in the second half. It is Chelsea 7, FC Noah 0. It is no longer a 6-goal, 6 things we learn. Chelsea, we're still running riot, and Christopher Nkunku has got that goal. Come on. The 10 is still on. All right, well, hopefully now that we've got number 7, hopefully we're back on. Nkunku with the finish at the second time of asking. Guys, if you're in the stream and you haven't yet hit the like button on this one, Chelsea are winning 7-0. If that is not a good enough reason to like this stream, then I don't know what is. We're still looking for 10. He didn't do the balloon either, so maybe he just anticipates scoring again. Don't forget to update the score. Thank you very much, the elders. Scoreboard. We're on it. 7-0 Chelsea. Come on. 3 more goals. 20 minutes. Let's do it. There's not going to be much added time at the end of the game either. There's no need for it. So we literally have 20 minutes here to get back to the 10 goals that we're dreaming of. It just would be epic, wouldn't it? Like, Joao Felix also, can I just say, absolutely fantastic. It's a header on target for Noah. Chelsea players are clapping it as well. Chelsea fans, sorry. Big assist as well for Felix. 7 things we learned today. No, we don't change it. It's always 6 things, and it has to stay that way, even if Chelsea are going mad like we are right now. 7-0 against FC Noah. Here's Felix. Oh, that's lovely. Dewsbury Hall. Oh. Joao Felix is absolutely balling out there right now. Vega steps up again. Nkunku, Mudryk. Good save. It's a penalty. Nkunku. Chukwuemeka. Oh! How have we not... I think it's a penalty. What? I mean, I don't know how that is not a penalty. At this point... Like, I'm sorry, I don't. I've got a dream of seeing Chelsea score 10 goals in a competitive football match. But it's not a penalty, actually. If anything, it's a foul from Dewsbury Hall. It's not a pen. I think I don't think that can be given as a penalty, to be honest. It's going to VAR, but it's not a penalty. It's just not a pen. If the VAR gives this, like, I'm sorry, but how does VAR come into the conversation again? But, like, Dewsbury Hall has literally gone through him there. That's a foul. Come on. 750 to 1 for a draw. If you're putting money on that right now, then you're an absolute plonker. What? The referee's going over. No, guys, this is where I just start, like, it's taking the piss, man. Like, there's no way. The referee has gone over. It's never a penalty in a million years. Like, it's not a penalty, bro. Oh, no. That's so funny. If the ref gives a penalty here, this is actually hilarious. Like, he should not give a penalty for this. He's going to give it, isn't he? Like, he's actually going to give him a pen. Like, why are you spending so much time on this? I genuinely feel sorry for Noah right now. And he's given it. Oh, boys. This is where I start to feel sorry for them, you know? Because that's never a penalty in my book. Like, absolutely never a penalty. But fair play to Dewsbury Hall in that case. If the referee's going to give it, he's got himself in the way. And Chelsea, the dream for 10 is still on, ladies and gentlemen. We've got ourselves a penalty. After a lengthy VAR discussion, the referee is still he's still talking to the Noah players as if he's dealing with a competitive fixture here. But it's got to be Joao Felix, hasn't it? Like, it's got to be Felix with a chance to get his hat-trick. He absolutely deserves it. And Kunku's going to take it. Oh, wow. Christopher Nkunku with the penalty. He is our penalty taker. And it should be 8-0 to Chelsea. This is so funny. I can't believe the referee has given that. Christopher Nkunku to add salt into the wounds. This is now an arc that is well and truly drifting across salt water. Chelsea 8, FC Noah 0. The dream of watching Chelsea Football Club play in a competitive fixture in my lifetime and score 10 goals is still on. Guys, are we going to get 10? Are we getting 10? We have got 15 minutes. Let me change the score. Yep. Sorry, we're doing it right now. I think it's at a point where Chelsea have got to go for 10 now. We've got to go for 10 now. Nkunku smacks it down the middle. It's hit with some venom. Maybe there is a little bit of, you know, I don't know what it is, but Nkunku is now on a hat-trick. Felix is on a hat-trick. We want 10. We want 10. We want 10. We want 10. Come on. 14 minutes to go. This would just be so good. Like, it's already so good, right? But we just do want 10, don't we? And don't concede. If I was a Noah player right now, if I get the ball, I'm just having a shot from anywhere. Like, imagine being that guy that scores a ridiculous goal at Stamford Bridge when you're getting absolutely battered. Kiernan Dewsbury Hall, that's good from him. Now Chukwuemeka is on the run. Come on. The fans at Stamford Bridge are singing "We Want 10." Park the Ark. Honestly, I feel like we're living in a flipping simulation today, guys. Guys, spam it in the chat right now. We want 10. We want 10. Spam it in the chat. Come on, we want 10. We want 10. We want 10. Oh, I actually will be so happy if we get 10 goals. You got no idea. Guys, yes, if you were here, enjoy. We want 10. We want 10. Samuel Raksaki is coming on for Nkunku. There'll be no hat-trick for Nkunku. Nkunku looks furious. 2 goals for Christopher Nkunku tonight. I don't think he's had his best game, but it's still on. Ladies and gentlemen, it is still on. Chelsea have the time. I think if we score one in the next 5 minutes, I think the pressure from the crowd to get 10 goals will just be too much. But we want 10. We absolutely want and deserve 10. You should be annoyed on a hat-trick. I mean, whatever, innit? Save some goals for Arsenal. I mean, don't worry. We've got 11 other players that can come in and score against Arsenal. We're fine. Don't you worry. We want 12. All right. 10 minutes to go. Chelsea need 2 goals for the dream. The absolute dream. We're already in dreamland, but the dream of all dreams is 10. We want 10. Come on. Nkunku looking pissed off. I mean, he actually did, but he's on a hat-trick, to be fair. He's not playing in the Premier League. The least he expects to do is finish all of the flipping game here. Oh, that's good. Lovely. Here's Raksaki. That's good. Felix clips it back over. I'm drinking a lot of things. Well, we've got a cup of water. It's actually really difficult to stream for 3 hours plus and be talking 24/7. Oh, Harry, honestly, bro. Captain Insomnia, I honestly, it's so annoying. Genuinely so annoying. Second time this week. Is there vodka in that? No. And I really don't wish that there was either. So I'm glad that there isn't, is what I'm trying to say. We want 10. Keep it coming in the chat right now. We want 10. We've got 10 minutes to go, and there's got to be at least 2 minutes for that dreadful VAR overturn. Carney puts the ball in. Oh, what a touch from Mudryk. Lovely control, and really well defended from Noah. Try magnesium glycinate for sleep. I know there's actually different types of magnesium. I usually take magnesium. I haven't been recently. Which actually might be why. Armenian football is crap. Well, I mean, no one can really say anything against that comment right now, can they? Come on, Chelsea. Oh, Kane Chukwuemeka. That is absolutely lovely. Comes on the edge of the area. Oh! What an effort that is from Cassidy. That is a phenomenal strike with his left foot. Fantastic save from the Noah goalkeeper. I've got a feeling we should try and sign this guy. At least give one of them like some kind of positivity to take away from it. Just offer him like a 50-year contract. He's probably better than Sanchez, to be fair. It's going over, but it's a good save. We'll give him that. It's a good save. Heroin does work well. Who wakes up in the morning and starts talking about heroin on their friend's live stream? You've got a problem, mate. You've got a problem. Go back to sleep. Well, I'm starting to lose hope in 10 goals again. Someone else said it. Well, I didn't see them say it, did I? If Palmer was playing 20-0, I mean, I don't think it would be. I think it would be like 14-0. I think he'd have got a double hat-trick. Oh! It's a good shot from outside. Noah have actually had shots. This is why this is such a weird game. Because they've actually had chances. They really have. I mean, it's not been a competitive game. But the clean sheet is also important here. No. No, we're in again. Save again from Jorgensen. That is actually a really good save. It's another good effort. I don't think we're getting 10, guys. If anything, Noah might score. Enzo needs to start taking more corners, in my opinion. I mean, look, today, the corners that he took were actually good. This is the thing. The things that we did today that we normally do badly, we did well today. Like, normally, we don't beat the first man from corners again. We've gone back to that. Or there's no one there. Noah in. Oh, good save. What will the score be against Arsenal? Look, this is, I don't know. This is a very different game to what we're seeing here tonight. They're literally trying to play head tennis in the box, trying to just queue up and see who scores. And they still can't even score. Oh, that's lovely. From Joao Felix towards Carney Chukwuemeka. Come on, give us 9 then at least. Now Dewsbury Hall. To Renato Vega. He's got Mudryk to the left. Mudryk forward towards Vega. Am I still on a carnivore diet? Absolutely not. It made me so sick. Five more minutes to go. I mean, guys, it's got to be something to do with the haircut, right? We go short. And we score 8 goals. Dewsbury Hall definitely not good enough. I mean, again, against dreadful opposition. Oh, the Noah players are falling over. Oh, dear. Chelsea players should imagine Noah as Arsenal as Noah. I mean, I don't think it kind of works like that, guys. Like, Arsenal might be in bad form, but this is very much a one-off game. Like, I don't even think the game that we do away in Kazakhstan, I don't even think that's going to be as straightforward as this, to be honest. I understand not doing your celebration against these, but I thought Nkunku looked pissed off tonight. I thought so as well, to be honest, and I think Nkunku is pissed off. And to be fair, I think it's good that he's pissed off. But realistically, like, at the end of the day, this is, I think, Chelsea and the way that we're building this squad, Nkunku doesn't deserve to be playing ahead of Cole Palmer. Like, he just doesn't. Or Nicholas Jackson. So Nkunku's just got to suck it up, really. And I think sulking, if he keeps sulking, let's say he is sulking. If he keeps sulking, he's going to get sold. Simple as that. So if you want to make it at Chelsea, just bide your time and be patient, and the goals will come. He's already got 10 goals this season in Kunku. It's November. It's the beginning of November, and he's already scored 10. But it's a great thing. Armenia, not Kazakhstan. I know, but what I'm saying is true. We are going to Kazakhstan. We're playing against an Armenian team now. We only play against these teams once. We don't play them twice. It's the new format. So we are going to Kazakhstan. But that won't be as easy as this. And it's another shot on target for Noah. And it's another save for Philip Jorgensen. It's a good problem to have when you've got top players that want to be playing every single game, but they can't because you've got other top players that are scoring goals. This is what the best clubs in the world have. And also for Nkunku, he's got Esteval to worry about. He's got flipping Kendry Pires to worry about too. Like, getting minutes in this Chelsea team is not getting easier for anybody. Put it that way. I mean, Noah away would be such a fun away day, wouldn't it? Because you know you're going to win and you get to go to Armenia. I wonder what there even is to do there. Wonder what the food's like. Do you know what I mean? Well, I don't think we're getting the 9 or the 10, guys. We might get the 9, we might score one more, but I think the 10 is gone. But what a night. What an incredible night. What an incredible stream this has been too. Armenian food is amazing. I bet it is, to be fair. Noah Stadium only holds 3,000. I think it only holds 6, actually. Chelsea now getting forward again. Mudryk, Chukwuemeka's over on that far side. Through ball to Dewsbury Hall. Don't expect anything, to be honest. Nope. Dewsbury Hall is just not the guy. I don't think. Bet you can't get a Guinness there. I mean, you can't really get a good Guinness anywhere other than Ireland, really, can you? Red card him. People are funny. You guys are funny, you know. Well, there's 4 minutes of added time, and we scored 2 goals in literally 60 seconds in the first half. So, hopefully, we can smell it here and we can get another one. Come on, Chelsea. Get one more. 8-0. Oh, dear. I mean, to be fair, the whole of the second half has kind of been a little bit like bit snory. You know, I don't think the penalty is a penalty, but that first half was just absolutely breathtaking, wasn't it? I think Joao Felix is completely balled out in this second half. Go on. Carney's in. Oh, he's got to do better. And then Saki puts it over. Saki puts it over the bar. That should have been 9. Carney's got to do better than that. But look, the guy's not been getting any minutes. So, yeah, is what it is. And then Saki puts it over the bar. Also. Well, Noah, thank you very much for coming. It has been an absolute pleasure. Chelsea have 8 goals tonight. This is by far the biggest victory that we have had ever on a live stream. probably will be the biggest victory that we ever have on a live stream as well, I'll say. Because you don't win 8-0 every game. You certainly don't win 8-0 every season. This is reminding me of the Ancelotti days where Chelsea did score 8 a couple of times, I think. Wigan and Aston Villa in one season. Six Things We Learned will be coming out straight after this game, guys. So make sure you stay tuned because let's just enjoy it, shall we? Bro, if you keep spamming caps, you're going to get banned. Yes, Jorgensen. Philip Jorgensen, to be fair, he's got himself injured here. This is actually quite a bad end to this game. Philip Jorgensen's holding his head. I mean, the Noah player had all of the right to go in there. He's going to get a yellow card. The referee is taking his time to give the guy the yellow card, which I don't really understand, but... Bro, if you want to unsub because you got timed out, I don't care. Just go if you want to. Like, whatever. Like, just don't spam capital letters. It's simple as that. You did it again. Like, it literally tells you. Odd. Very odd. Anyway, guys, we're going to wrap up the stream a little bit, I think, here. Make sure you stay tuned to 6 Things We Learn because you don't get to see 8-0s every week. Thank you, guys, all of you that have been watching this stream. It has been absolutely delightful to sit here and talk whilst Chelsea score 8 goals. It's been absolutely unreal. W stream, W haircut. Appreciate that. Really appreciate it. All right. Guys, stay tuned. Make sure you tune in. Big, big win. Chelsea get it done. It's 8-0, and I'll see you guys in 6 Things. Come on, you Blues. Ending the stream now.